You're the worst.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to New Pantheon. My name is Stephen Pope. I'll be your professional hobbit and stream daddy for the evening. Oh. Yeah, I'm not letting that one die.
Never.
Now, if you'll notice, Eric has finally gotten rid of Abria.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. They're gone.
It
They're
only
dead.
took 3 episodes, but here we are.
Nah, just kidding. They're feeling under the weather, so we will not have them tonight. We're all kind of sad about it. Why am I saying kind of? We're all sad about it. But the show must go on. And with that, let's meet our table. Starting with Sicky McSickerson himself.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Eric, and I don't have the flu anymore.
Yeah!
How's it going?
Get your flu shot.
I hate not doing these things, and I was like, there's no way I'm getting out of bed. But welcome on in, everybody. I am playing Flynn, the trickster, scion of Robin Hood.
Hi, everybody. I'm Aki. I am not sick, and dear God, I hope I don't get sick. Knock on wood.
You should try the flu. It's great.
No, thank you.
I got my shot.
Yeah.
I play Willow.
You lie in bed for 2 days, alternating between freezing and boiling.
The last time I had a flu was like several years ago. I really don't need to get it again. I'm playing Willow Ajayi, scion of Aja from the Orisha Pantheon. I'm playing the Verdant, and also the constantly confused about what's going on in their life.
There was a lot of feels last week. We'll go over it.
Heaven, they use their words to find
Heaven forfend.
The one who does use their words is Bells de Moy, and I'm Sam DeLev. Bells is the muse for the party, and they are a scion of Aphrodite from the Greek pantheon.
Lovely. And Saving Throw is brought to you by Hero Forge, which is currently having its major Hero Forge 2.0 Kickstarter. It is about 4,000% over what they asked for initially. So give that a look-see for colored, customized, personal miniatures. They are rad. We are also brought to you by Norse Foundry, creators of amazing dice accessories, which Sam has stolen 95%
that hot
of.
dice tray.
I have stolen nothing.
I own that now.
Also, Dom was like, please tell the new Pantheon people to bring that dice back.
Did he really?
Yeah, he literally said that Tuesday. He's like, can you tell your new Pantheon people to bring the dice back? And I forgot.
I want on record, I didn't steal nothing. We are also brought to you by Elderwood Academy, makers of fine wooden gaming accessories. They are beautiful, they are wonderful, and is your dice tray that?
What?
Are they from Elderwood?
That was a little tiny one that we were...
Yeah, the little tiny one.
Oh,
So
right,
I did not
the cute
steal it.
little,
we did
like...
not steal that one, for sure.
No, too tiny to steal.
I wanted to.
I did. Kidding, I didn't.
I wanted it so bad.
Oh, we all do. But we still have kobolds to put through college. One got into med school last week. We're very proud of them. The other one is going to art school. We're all very concerned. But, hey, I'm allowed to say that. I got an MFA.
Great, you walk out with $40,000 in debt and no skill. Great.
I'm aware. Thank you, Eric. However,
Back at school.
so we really do rely on your tips. They do help keep the lights on, to keep our kobolds fed, and you can actually help determine how the story goes. And you can help determine how this new Pantheon is going to come into fruition. We'll get to that soon. Last week on New Pantheon, well, you were away, so this is kind of for you too.
Full tone scales on a harp.
Flynn's assistant, Tuck, came in from out of town and set up emergency internet for the whole city, bringing
Which
Eldorado.
didn't cause any problems, I'm sure.
No problems whatsoever. Which did bring Eldorado, California from 2005 up to present day.
You're welcome.
After reappearing, after, poofing for 15 years. The problem is also gave the narrator, our big bad and apparently Fisher King, abilities to Google and Wikipedia stuff.
What?
So about that, no
Sorry.
problems whatsoever. It turned out, in fact, to
Oh,
be...
okay. Turns
Yeah.
out the internet was a mistake. I've been saying that in real life for years.
The internet was, in fact, a mistake.
The internet was a mistake in this case, especially. Aphrodite is being turned into a Becky, and there were vampires eating mermaids off the coast of the...
African vampires.
African vampires that have nothing to do with the water eating mermaids off the coast of the town. Also, Baron Samdi of the Lower Pantheon popped in and asked Will to help because something is going weird with the Orisha goddess of death.
This is not okay.
Things are not okay.
Everything's fine.
No, it's not okay.
That's, well,
It doesn't
then,
really matter right now.
then the meat of the episode happened where Will got kind of jealous and doesn't know how to deal with their emotions at all, and Bells kept flirting with someone, and Will had to go hide out in their personal little bubble forest for a bit, and that's how Bells got into the eye line of Duke Kincaid, our big bad. It's fine. It's fine.
A problem that
put
we
my-
definitely would have had someone
A
use
person.
their words.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you know.
Definitely.
Yes.
It's fine. I just put the person I love the most in danger. It's fine.
It's great.
Oh, maybe you should communicate about that.
Ooh,
Bells,
got him.
yeah. Bells then found themselves in the middle of a tornado because they had the gall to tell our narrator, you don't write women well.
Listen, never challenge a white man's perception of himself.
Never. It doesn't end well, apparently. Especially ones with superpowers.
Yeah, they're as
Big ol'
fragile as my joints.
Oof. I'm not allowed to make that joke. They are.
It's funny because I understand this.
Also, by the way, just so you know, we're not acknowledging you because we don't love you. We're not
Yes.
acknowledging. We're not acknowledging you today because we can't see you.
Yes, we
But
are
we
having
love
some,
you.
We love you all. We are having some technical difficulties here in the studio. Your subscriptions and toast are making it through, though, and we actually have a toast before we get into tonight's game.
Oh, by the way, you should definitely let him know that we're all currently separated from each other and nowhere near where we were before.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Will and Tuck playing a hacked GameCube that had Smash on it. Found themselves in a castle. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It's all fine.
Let's all remember.
Wait, Tuck smashed without me?
Yeah.
Dead to me.
They also watched My Hero without you.
Dead. I have no friends.
We'll talk about slang later.
I know.
Let's all remember the world has a will. We all listen to the bells. We still like Flynn. We might like Megan, and everything is helped by Steven.
That's true.
That is not true at all, but I appreciate it. Thank you. So, our story does not begin in El Dorado, California today. Our story begins in Los Angeles, California, several hours south. Flynn, you made a very powerful ally when you and the rest of your heroes, the rest of your demigod friends, saved Los Angeles. And that was the Angel of the City.
Mm-hmm.
Which is awesome. You know, physical embodiment of Los Angeles herself. It's great. It's
Good
great.
person to know.
Except they're very annoying. So you find yourself in the middle of Hollywood and Highland. And in front of you is a person wearing a porcelain mask in a white robe with cheesy cardboard-looking wings from just blowing in the breeze behind them as they stand on a soapbox in perfect stillness, waiting for you to speak to them.
So, what?
Give me $1!
I don't. Who keeps cash anymore?
Hello! It's me, the Angel of Los Angeles. I bring you love.
This is beneath you.
It's really not.
Okay, fair enough. So do I get a selfie with you? What?
No, I heard you were dealing with the narrator.
Yep. It's I don't like. Normally, I would just hack them and destroy their life. Doesn't seem like an issue, like gonna solve it. And I'm fairly certain I just can't shoot them.
No, it is aware of itself, and that is the worst thing. Give me another $1. Come on, man, don't act so stingy about it. Thank you, all right?
Counterfeit.
Some of us have to buy our In-N-Out later.
Yeah. But really, not even Five Guys? I guess you have to eat In-N-Out, right?
I am the angel of Los Angeles, the bringer of beauty and Hollywood and glamour. Of course I eat In-N-Out. I get it animal style.
Yeah, ugh. Okay.
And it's right there. It's like right on some like couple blocks from Hollywood and Highland. No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
fine.
yeah, and it's literally the most crowded In-N-Out in the
it's
world.
No,
worst
every
one.
In-N-Out is equally magnificently, hideously crowded.
I don't know how or why.
Any within the city are, but that is literally. I had a friend who worked at Internet. That is the most popular In-N-Out in the country.
Well, maybe there's a reason. You ever think of that place?
Yeah.
But I'm not here.
No. I also have to support the rogue Chick-fil-A, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that is literally down the street. That's on La Brea.
Yes, it is.
I don't get fast food. It's not my thing.
Really?
It's not my thing.
Really?
I don't like it.
She lowers her mask and you see the about 15 different eyes of the angel. Really? And they are all giving you stink eye.
I don't really like fast food. None of it's all that good.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm judging you by what you wear, mostly.
Okay.
But yes, the narrator, you came to seek information on him.
Yeah. I want my friend's in trouble and I have to do something.
Yes, your friend is indeed in trouble. The narrator is going to seek a protagonist. And this one is especially lazy, it feels like.
So Willow's gonna be the protagonist? Because I haven't met this protagonist, but judging from based on what I know of him and the kind of person he probably would be, I feel like protagonist material, unfortunately.
Yes, but he's not aware of you yet.
Okay, because I feel like if he becomes aware of the boring white guy, he's going. That's.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Once he meets you, it's all about you.
Yeah, I'm just all kinds of like magical women that come into my life and solve all my problems and fix me or whatever the horrible bull crap.
Look on the bright side. You might turn into a werewolf vampire or something like that.
Ugh,
You'll get abs.
I don't want abs.
You're lying. I know. For I'm an angel.
Okay.
Give me another $1, dude.
Okay. These are all counterfeit anyways.
The angel of Mount Los Angeles is my favorite person. I love them so much.
Your body
Oh my god.
But
Okay.
no, you don't understand, for you're young and inexperienced.
Mm-hmm.
And you only have like 200 Instagram followers. What the hell, dude?
I don't post pictures on there, and the account is.
You have a dog!
I don't. Yeah.
Post pictures of the dog!
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not really a picture taking kind of person. Mostly because I don't want people. That people can track you through that.
That's the point!
No, you don't want people to track you
I don't understand.
because then they know where you are at any given moment.
Yes, that's kind of exactly what I want. Another $1 too, if you don't mind.
She gets it.
Thank you. Look, animal style fries are important. You can't just have the burger. You need the fries too. Maybe a milkshake if I could stretch it. Not many people want to talk to the angel, apparently. Everyone's down for the Deadpool who stole my corner. But that's beside the point. Listen, a narrator is only as powerful as they know they are. Most narrators go through their whole lives without having any idea that they have powers whatsoever. So the more this one learns about itself, the more fucked you are!
Okay.
Yes. You won't be able to fight him physically. That would be the first thing they'll learn to fix. However, a bit of wits might be on your side. Okay, one more $1 if you don't mind.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you.
They reach down into the bucket and somehow double the money you put in there, even though it's all fake. Like, there's a Hillary Clinton $2 bill in there.
I want it.
Ask him.
Because if any of our presidential candles were ever acquires a $2 bill, I'm just saying.
Wah, wah, wah. And they pull out a baby.
What am I gonna do with a baby?
This is a new god!
Cool.
Yes! You and your Pantheon must look out for it and raise it! Not physically, though. I don't
okay.
trust either of you.
Thank
You're
you.
like 20-somethings with no jobs. I don't think I've ever seen any of you actually take care of anything, honestly. Except for the short one. The short one's very good with plants. Maybe the short one will make a decent parent, but I don't trust that with them!
It's more of a godfather situation?
Yes, you're
Okay.
literally godfathers and godmothers and gods, I don't know what the non-binary thing
Pippas.
is.
Pippas.
Pippas, thank you, strangers on Hollywood Island. Please continue on to the Disney store.
I continue with my excessive boombox.
Absolutely. Noise complaints don't work here. Don't worry about it. So far, only one thing has been decided about this child. It is beyond gender. Besides that, I have no idea. It has something to do with being in charge of games or luck or something like that.
Okay.
Yes. And as godparents, you are responsible for raising it properly when it comes into your lives.
Okay.
Maybe about once a week.
All
Within
right.
a 3-hour span, you know.
I guess I can handle that.
Yes.
Take it to, get a good burger like at Cantor's or one of the other really good places.
Okay, now you're just trying to piss me off.
I'm just saying, there's so many better burgers. If you're gonna get it, if you want to get a good
And next thing
burger,
you're gonna tell me Brent's is better, okay?
listen, I don't.
I will slap you. Have you ever been bitch slapped by an angel? It's like getting touched by an angel, but it hurts.
Listen, I'm just saying that there are better spots. If you want, the line sucks, but Pink's. I like the fries there a lot.
Who do you think invented Pinks? Bitch! Huh?
Oh my.
There was a place in Glendale that used to be pretty good, Jewel City, but they shut down, and now it's a Sprinkles.
We don't talk about Glendale.
Okay.
All right, we don't talk about Glendale. I've lost control of that place.
That's real.
The angel has spoken! Now go away, you're scaring away the customers.
Okay.
And it goes back to being a living statue.
I hate this city
Can we
sometimes.
just get a quick round of applause? Because that was just
I love that. That was delightful.
delightful. My
Hello,
God.
my Gilmore.
Yeah, no, I can do 3 voices, and that's one of them.
No,
I
that
got
was
3 looks.
fantastic.
So, Flynn, now that you are aware that apparently your actions have something to do with a new god, and also you might not, and you will not be able to physically deal with this narrator, what do you do? Hit up the Dave and Buster's?
No, beard papas.
Flynn can't grow a beard.
No, it's cream puffs and stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there by the stairs. No, he probably. I don't know. He'd go upstairs to the Jinyu Express Ramen.
Yes, you get your ramen's quite delicious.
And then just try and sort out get somebody on a text thread to answer him about the things that he's come across out here.
Well, obviously the best person to probably be asked would be Tuck.
Mm-hmm.
And they respond with a selfie of them and Will in the middle of a dark, spooky castle. And they're giving you the finger, of course.
I'm gonna use a Google Lens just to make sure they're not at Disneyland right now.
They are not at Disneyland.
Okay, then I'm okay. Then I'm gonna take a picture of just not with my face in it, but just my ramen and then my middle finger pointing out at them.
She actually calls you.
Sup?
Hey, dipshit. 1, good ramen choice. Way to totally avoid getting a vegetable. And 2, yeah, I'm apparently stuck in some sort of alternate spooky dimension.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that Flynn?
Yeah, that's Flynn.
Hey, Will.
Hi, Flynn. Are you in LA still?
Yeah. But I could
And
not.
you had ramen without me?
Well, yeah, I was.
Yeah, fucker had ramen without us.
Well, what you aren't here. What am I supposed to wait for you to come every time I have ramen? Listen, you're not anywhere near me.
Well, to make up for it, we played Smash Brothers without you, so.
Okay, well, I'm hanging up the phone now.
Hey, no, do not hang up the phone.
Okay.
Oh my God,
So
Why
we
am I
are not
fucking done?
entirely sure what happened, but we were playing a game and then we heard some loud noises outside. So we went to the door to look outside and realized that we were in the middle of nowhere in a castle.
Yeah. Things are aggressively things are aggressively sepia tone right now. I'm not about this life.
Okay.
Also, violins keep happening.
All right. Let's see.
I feel like we're about to be attacked by Dracula or something.
Don't fucking say that.
violence.
Why would you say that out loud?
Well, I mean,
I mean,
it's probably the narrator doing some fuckery with me. I don't know.
I'm gonna pierce the veil. I'm gonna try to hack some shit.
Yeah, pierce that down.
And see just if I can find out where they are.
Okay.
Also, once we're done here and you've figured out where we are, can you please check in on Bells?
Let's see.
You're not gonna do that?
I don't know if I can.
Fair enough. Okay, give me a 2d6 plus judgment.
Okay. Yeah, and I was like, do I have something that makes it weird? Because I've got a lot of things that make a lot of things weird, but
Yeah, you do
unfortunately
kind of
not.
make it weird by default.
Yeah, I do. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, because I'm at -1 judgment.
Okay, so you could ask 3 questions from the list.
All right. I will ask. Let's see. Let's see. How can I get this place? Like, get there. How can I get into this place that they are in?
Well, your little Google search, your little reverse image search deal to make sure they weren't Disney, it says they're in El Dorado.
Okay. How can I get out of this place?
Well, you remember when you had to deal with Frankenstein last year, so maybe something like that.
Okay. Yep. Fake my own death again. Great.
Worked out well last time.
Let's see. And then what is the greatest danger in this place?
Well, you're in Hollywood and Highlands, so the greatest danger is the Deadpool guy.
I meant their place.
Oh, where they are? You're not entirely sure, but it's definitely not in the picture you have.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta get over to El Dorado then.
Wait, what?
Well, to say y'all are still in El Dorado.
We are objectively not in El Dorado.
Listen,
I'm looking outside. This is definitely not Kansas.
you remember Frankenstein?
What about Frankenstein?
Yes, I remember Frankenstein.
I think it's a
You
similar
like Frankenstein?
situation. Yeah. I had to fake my own death.
Yeah, and it scared the shit out of me, and didn't
I don't think
appreciate it.
I don't think we'll have to do that. But I think it's a similar situation of you are in sort of like a pocket, but you're still in El Dorado. So whatever you have to solve, something has created this. Maybe the narrator, maybe not, but something has to be done to uncreate this special video game level, whatever it is.
Oh, I hate this fucking town.
Yep.
All right. Well, cool. Then I think with that information, maybe I can try a couple of things while we wait for you to get up here. Maybe by the time you get up here, we'll already be out.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Can you, I don't know, bring me something. I don't care what it is, just something.
Okay.
And thank you, by the way, for going down there to get more information.
No problem.
I should let you know that Bells has met Kane now.
Well, that sucks, because Kane is apparently looking for a protagonist. I think we want to keep me as far away from them as mediocre white men tend to love.
Other mediocre white men?
Yeah, so...
Well, this is the thing.
He
will
thinks
definitely.
he's mediocre.
I know. I was just about to say that's the one thing I would definitely not describe you as.
I just don't want
I
to.
would.
I just don't want to be a part of whatever that narrative's gonna be.
Well, none of us do, but you definitely shouldn't think that you are mediocre.
I just don't want to meet cute right now, you know? I'm not in that headspace right now.
Speaking of meet cute, when you get back, you should definitely talk to Paulo.
Okay.
Hang up. Really? We're in the middle of some sort of black and white sepia tone nightmare. I keep hearing wolves every 3 seconds, and it's the same wolf sound effect. It's starting to really get under my skin.
It's the same
And
CD
you're trying
on
to play
loop.
matchmaker.
I just want him to be happy.
You know what makes him happy? 5 guys and a unmodded Switch that he can mod.
Well, yes, but you know,
Also, YouTube tutorial videos. He loves those things mostly because he laughs at them a lot.
well, yeah. It's just that he's. Never mind. All right, how are we getting out of here?
I swear to God, if you have a crush on him, I'm going to throw up.
Who? Flynn?
Yes, Flynn.
He's like my brother.
Yeah.
Gross.
Hey, we are trapped in my personal hell. The only way that could be worse is a friends to lovers trope deal, okay? I'm not the one.
I already did that.
You did more of will they, won't they, Monica, whatever the guy's name was, I didn't care.
Chandler?
Chandler, yeah. You had one of those things going on, except you were much more charming than Chandler.
Mm.
And your weight didn't balloon because of cocaine.
Woof.
Okay, whatever. I want to use divine senses.
Okay.
What do I want to do here? I kind of want to see if I can bend fate.
All right.
I want to see I really want to try and connect to nature here. See, if there is a natural way for us to escape this place, like through my own magic or by some sort of like, natural means, because this is obviously, if this is a pocket dimension of some kind, it's got to be connected to something, and I want to see if I can find what the connection is.
Fair enough. Go ahead and give me a weird roll.
I don't have weird, but you know what? That's okay.
Well, you
You're
do have
natural
weird. It's just had a egg.
Big old goose egg.
Maybe it's a small goose egg.
That's true.
We don't know the size of the goose in question.
Could be an ostrich, could be a pheasant. Who knows?
But neither of those are
7.
geese.
Yeah.
It's a
true.
7.
Okay. On a 7 and 9, you get to choose 1 boon and 1 bane.
Okay.
And one catsuit.
What?
7 or 9.
Oh, God. Well, she has another card.
Oh, what does divine senses add to that?
I don't know. Let me check my herald moves.
So gifts, what do they do?
Consult the Herald Square.
Let's see. You are a verdant with divine senses. That does make your clever end B move much more powerful. It doesn't say in my little reference. Does it say on your abilities?
No.
Okay, then.
It just says that it's a gift I have.
Well, the gifts in Demigods tend to represent something you inherited from your lineage or something like that. So it might just mean you're becoming one with the nature around you.
All right, I'm going to say that while I'm doing that, like, Will becomes very still, and like their eyes close, and they sort of reach out with their hands and like kind of place it against the door, almost as though they're trying to see what's on the other side of that door, as though it's like there's like the physical boundary between the reality, like the universe that we're in, and what could be on the other side.
Okay.
So I'm choosing your gift as something beyond its normal limits as my boon.
Okay.
And then as my bane, I will, just because it's fun and I like to be mean to my character. Something bad finds me.
All right. So you are able to spread your senses throughout this castle, and you realize, oh, it's stone. That's part of the earth. That's part of you. And you were able to more or less build this blueprint, and you realize you are not just in a pocket dimension, you're in a pocket town, it feels like. This goes out for miles. And there is something very bad in this castle. Something dangerous and kind of sexy, but in that way that you feel kind of bad about.
So, good news. I have a layout of where we are.
Okay, wonderful.
Bad news is I think I might have predicted exactly who it is we're stuck in this castle with.
Please don't say Dracula.
I think it might be Dracula.
I hate you so much right now.
I'm so sorry. But that's okay because we have a blueprint of the castle, which means we have a way that we can escape.
Well, that's super. Superty duper. And let me guess, this is going to be like actual Dracula, not like sexy, broody Dracula.
Oh, it did seem like maybe it was a little bit sexy, but I'm kind of immune to that stuff, so.
I don't think anyone's immune to sexy Draculas.
We talking Christopher
I'm
Lee? We
definitely
talking...
immune to sexy Dracula.
Give me your power.
It's called asexuality, my friend.
Please give me your power.
I don't know. Sometimes I wouldn't wish this on anyone. All right. Do we have any, like, chairs or tables or anything in this room?
The room was a storage closet that Tuck kind of turned into a workshop.
Okay. Brooms?
There are brooms.
Here. It's a steak.
Yeah, I gathered. Yep, this is what we're going to have to work with. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I
work
mean,
with this.
Unless you've got silver or garlic, a cross. I mean, you are Tuck. You might have a cross.
Okay, you know what? Just because I'm goth and she does pull out a very ornate cross. Okay, don't act like you know me, even though you know me.
Religious symbols and true faith, that's the true demigod. Come on, nope, I'm not there.
All right, let's you go.
You're a symbol of your own. No.
In my defense, it looks cool and it goes with my outfit.
I'm not judging you.
I'm judging myself.
Why? Your Pantheon is just as valid as mine.
Oh God, I am part of that Pantheon. Ew. Ew.
Hey, every Pantheon, just about, well, my Pantheon's probably not guilty of too much horror, but, let's go.
And with that, Tuck opens the door, and you are greeted with a long cobblestone hallway. Oh, goody. They don't understand stonemasonry. Fantastic.
I really wish Bells was here.
We cut over to a sleeping figure inside a ramshackle hut that is kind of busted. Actually, it's super busted. It's amazing what happens when you drop a building from like 40 stories.
Mm-hmm.
Bells?
I'm sleeping.
You hear some muttering.
No, I'm sleeping.
You're wearing gingham.
I'm definitely sleeping.
Oh my... Oh, sorry, that's not their voice. Oh my goodness. He killed her.
I'm not sleeping anymore. What's going on?
You wake up and you are in a hut, for lack of a better term. Looks very...
Structural or Java?
Structural.
Alright.
Yeah. Everything has that, like, little too saturated, but still somehow faded look of a Technicolor film.
Of course.
And yet all the darks are a little too dark. Like someone has kind of been futzing with the saturation.
The black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, goodness.
The witch is dead. Good. She deserved it. Yar.
Oh, no. Hello.
You are in a gingham skirt.
I can work with that.
And your hair's in pigtails.
You need that to make the skirt work. There's a vintage moment to be found here.
There is.
I can find it.
And before we go any further, I need all of you to roll 2d6.
Oh, doubles.
All right. What'd you get?
8.
7.
6.
All right. Sam,
Yes.
due to fate on my side, you will receive fate's favor.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
They should
Don't thank me,
always
thank the
have
chat.
Fate's favor. Always.
We also have several re-rolls from the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 for me.
Boo.
No.
Why boo? I'm nothing but
Who
nice.
is the person who does this to us?
I mean, thus far he's used it
It's
for
been,
rerolls.
He's
I
been
don't
very
roll
nice
dice.
to us.
Yes.
He's been very, very nice and given
So
us
far.
rerolls, and we are very proud. And
I
happy.
could turn evil at any moment. Like,
Yes.
No.
eh.
You don't know Stephen like I do. He gets real catty.
I am very catty sometimes. Like, don't play Quirk with me. I turn into a fucking monster.
I am quirk.
All right, Bells. You step outside, and it is, well, how familiar are you with the
Now-
Wizard of Oz?
No, to be clear, I need to establish the vintage moment as being fully cohesive, and then I will step outside.
Okay.
Cool.
Establish the moment for us.
Well, I mean, is the mascara on point? Like, what are we working with here?
Oh, someone took the blush and just kind of slapped a sponge in it and slapped it on both your
Okay,
cheeks.
we're fixing that.
Your eyeliner is a little bit too thin and a little bit too thick at the same time.
How fucking dare they?
Your lipstick is actually pretty good. It's very vintage. That one actually works.
That one tends to carry over. Yeah, and they always get those really nice scarlet colors. Anyway.
Also, they did freckles, but they did them really poorly.
Oh, but I actually found the freckles kind of charming, so I'll let that slide.
All right.
So yeah, I'm going to fix the eyeliner, fix the blush,
Do a
and
little
get
blending.
contoured properly, like get it together. And then I will go outside
All right.
and greet this Wizard of Ozian day.
You go outside and you see, have you ever imagined what a grim, dark version of the Munchkin land would look like?
Yes.
And it looks like that.
It's called Return to Oz.
Oh, you wish there was that much imagination here. The Munchkins all stand around the corpse of the dead witch that your house apparently destroyed, smoking cigarettes and looking miserable. Good. I'm glad they're dead.
Hello.
You're the killer?
In fact, no, I think you'll find that is the structure.
Ah. Okay.
What's your name?
I gave up on having a name.
Well, then now's a very good time to start, I think. I'm Bells.
Pfeh.
Oh no, I'm really quite sure.
Go ahead and roll me Sway Someone.
I think I will. 9.
All right, on a 9, they changed their cigarette to the other hand. Molotov. Like a Molotov. Nice to meet you.
It's
Like
a
this.
blast to meet you as well.
Yes. No, Blast his brother.
Oh, lovely to meet you, Blast.
Eh.
And your colleagues?
We're nihilists. We don't have colleagues.
They're comrades, then.
That we have. Though we don't believe in that either. We're nihilists. We don't care about anything.
You know, it's really about not assuming it has intrinsic moral value, but we can put that aside for another day, perhaps. What was going on right before the structural damage to this person?
Oh. Guillotine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I look around to see if there's evidence of a guillotine?
Well, you look around and you do find, like, splinters of wood and a basket with some, adorably cherubim heads just kind of rolling out of it.
Who were they?
Traitors to the cause.
What cause nihilists have.
Exactly.
Right, so what promotes you to guillotine?
Tuesday? Tuesday, yeah. Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday seems like a poor reason to a nihilist.
Everything's a poor reason.
Exactly. So no guillotining.
Give me another overall.
13.
Okay, we no longer guillotine on Tuesdays? Yes, yes.
Good, 1 down, 6 to go. Take me to your leader.
We have no leader. We don't believe in structure.
Good. I can introduce you.
We cut over to Flynn. Flynn, after your ramen, what are you... I assume you're driving up to El Dorado again?
Well, no, my self-driving car is driving me as I finish my ramen.
Yes. Oh my god, the future looks bright.
I
Yeah.
want ramen now. Real
Oh my
bad.
god, so bad. So you drive, and eventually you hit the El Dorado entrance. You can tell because, once again, the streets do not match.
Yeah.
And nothing's out of the ordinary from what you can tell. It looks exactly how you left it earlier today.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do what any sane person would do at this moment. I'm going to try and hack Will's phone to get a GPS location.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a bend fate roll.
Yes. How about that?
This is extremely normal.
Just very, very normal friendship.
Very
thing.
normal friendship.
He's been hacking my phone since college.
I'm gonna use a reroll.
Okay.
This is why I have the shell phone.
8. So.
Okay. So you get to choose one boon and one bane.
Okay. Boon. Okay. Make someone else's spiritual ability is seen.
I'm not nerfed right now, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna say your gift does something beyond its normal limits.
I think that's appropriate.
Yeah. And the bane will then be let's see. I'm gonna take Fate's disfavor on the next roll.
Okay.
Because
So
I'm trying to this would be an easy thing if you weren't in some weird pocket dimension.
Oh yeah. Fate's disfavor means Eric will roll 3 dice and take the 2 lowest. So, you are able to hack into Will's phone, and you find that they are apparently over at the Forge, the coffee shop slash commune that you guys have kind of made to your home base.
Okay, I'm gonna head over there.
All right. You get over there, and you see Paulo currently outside, hiding behind a garbage can lid as things are being thrown from the inside out.
Okay, I'll be like, hey.
Oh, hey, Flynn.
What?
There was a brief tornado warning, bonk, and then there was a new hallway showed up in the house, and Diana's having a fit. So, I'm just trying to avoid her and avoid getting stuff thrown at me.
Okay.
I suggest staying out of her line of sight.
Yeah. I'm just gonna yell, hey, Diana, is
What?
Is Will's in there?
I'm trying to find out!
Okay. Would you like some assistance?
If you get in my way, I'm gonna hit you with my hammer, but fine!
Listen.
She did hit me with the hammer earlier. It really hurts.
Listen, I have a lot of abilities that help me find people, and I feel like...
Stop talking and get in here!
Okay, well...
You come inside, and there is definitely a new door on the side of the forge. And Diana, wearing a welder's mask, has her warhammer, and she is going to town on the door. And after every 3 or 4 swings where the door is fine, you see her pick up a chair, lift it over her head, and just throw it out of frustration.
Listen.
Stupid fucking door. First I find out I missed Obama, whap. Then I find out that I missed Black Panther, whap. And now I find out Jonas Brothers are back. The world makes no sense, whap.
Listen, their new song really slaps.
What does that even mean? And MySpace is apparently dead. Good to know.
Don't worry, it was replaced by something where the government monitors you all the time.
I missed all the good stuff.
I mean, who gives a? It's literally all the same. So this door, I don't think that's gonna do it.
Well, I tried magic. Magic didn't want to work, and I am just one very frustrated dwarf.
Fair enough. I got friends on the inside. If that's where they are, it looks like this in there, and it shows you the castle.
It looks like the goth girl giving the finger with the little one.
Yeah, but it's in a castle.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
I thought that was Disney for a second.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was very frustrated. But yeah, I think it's.
Oh, apparently there's Star Wars Land now.
Yeah, they just opened up a new ride too. I would say it's fun. It's fun.
Bang!
It's not bad. Let's see. There's a Cars Land. You missed that, but you didn't miss anything. It's garbage. Let's see.
Hey, down here. Focus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm focusing. I'm multitasking. I've got processes running right now.
What's that even mean?
I'm just gonna try the doorknob.
It is locked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you are able to hear violin music on the other side.
Okay.
Well, actually, violin music and something that sounds like old orchestras.
Yeah.
Kind of overlapping each other. It doesn't sound great.
So something about this reminds me of something I dealt with once. I think whatever. I mean, we'll just assume it's what's his nuts who created this. But I had a similar run-in with some impossible landscape before that involved a Frankenstein that we had to convince to leave to get normal to return. So I think it might be similar.
Well, that's super useful to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You seen bells?
No.
Okay.
Last I heard, they were going on a date with someone.
Oh.
Slap.
They're dating someone? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's got...
Can't remember who, though.
Okay, now...
Bang!
Oh, ooh, and if it wasn't... Okay, so that's why they're... Okay, that makes sense. Now things are making a little bit more sense. You gone for a few hours. Okay. I prepared for this contingency, but I was not here to see any of my plans go to fruition, so...
You want about plans not going to fruition? I thought I made this place 100% Duncan-proof, and then I find out this son of a bitch can make doors!
Oh, yeah. He, apparently, his power is derived from how much he knows he has power. So the more he realizes he could do whatever he wants, the more dangerous he becomes. And I can't just shoot him.
He is a white man in his late 20s.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Listen,
In
as a
2020.
fellow, I get it. I get it. We're the worst. Also, I desperately don't want to ever meet him. Because he's looking for a protagonist.
Oh, yeah. No, he would be on you like white on rice, and I do mean that in multiple ways. Bang!
Yeah.
Eventually you're gonna break door!
I don't think it will.
It's an RPG door.
If it's got music, can I?
You can do whatever you want. You're a demigod.
I'm a demigod. Gosh darn it. This door is locked. But does this key work?
Do you have to roll to use that?
Let's see. It says, normally it would say, you're able to produce a small object, which is useful in immediate situation, but not 100% correct, only works once. Example, the key which opens a door, jams the lock, stuff like that. But with my puzzle box, if you have the puzzle box, the object works perfectly the first time, no glitch. The object can be used 2 more times after that, but no promises on results. Roll perform under pressure when you use it again.
Okay, yeah, that's...
So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can just, I can try and...
Okay, are you trying to punk me right now? Because I have a warhammer. I'm very close to your shins.
This is not a punk or a prank or any of that stuff. I just can have keys. It's kind of my thing.
I hate him.
We're the worst. We're the worst. I am with you on this.
She begins walking off because she needs to smash something with a hammer again. But yes, your key does work.
Do you know where Bells went? Because I can't hack Bells.
Bells went on her date with someone.
Their
Thank you. Bells went on their date with someone. I don't know who.
Who? I might be able to hack them.
I don't know.
Okay. Well.
I feel like I should know though, which is the weirdest thing.
Okay. Well, that's the fact that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna check Bells' Instagram real quick. Do I see anything about a date?
Bells, did you post a thing about going on your date?
Let's see. Okay, separate question. Does my phone work from the revolution?
Yes.
Then there's a much more recent one.
Okay. What is the photo?
Definitely my long-arm selfie with all of my new comrades as we lead revolution, because that's what's going to be happening.
Okay, all right.
Like,
to
we're
see the
going to
wizard.
grow, like, we're going to establish an egalitarian democratic society that believes in fair transfer of power and guillotines only for the truly excessively rich.
Okay.
the wizard.
Like,
I will ask for some all rolls later, but I like this too much
For
to
sure.
question
Like,
it.
also, I don't have, like, my big group of peeps right now, but
No.
I have the, like, sway lots of people thing.
Yeah, that is your
It's my
gimmick.
thing. It is.
Oh,
a strong word.
okay.
Gimmick is being very cute.
So I open the phone. I'm like, okay, well, Bells is currently.
It is tagged Land of Oz.
Yeah,
So
Bells is currently literally in Oz. So that's something we'll have to find that. You just have the one extra door right now?
there, at this point, Diana returns, and this time they have a what do you call those things where you kind of flick them and get fire, and you can make like a hole with it?
Butane blowtorch?
Yes. Comes back with a blowtorch.
Do you have more than one door?
No.
Okay.
Boom.
Cool. All right. Well, whatever you got to do to make yourself feel better, that's great. And I just unlock the door and I open it up. I look through the do I see like sepia tone cat?
No, what you do see though is a wooden hallway. It's really pretty. It's well kept, but all the wood is very dark. It has kind of a turn of the century aesthetic to it.
Wooden hallway.
Yeah.
Like
in someone's house.
Okay. Well, in case I don't see you, good luck.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be burning something, and you're not sure what, and you probably don't want to ask.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw that one out there for free.
All right, and then I'm just gonna poke my head out at Apollo. It's like if Apollo, just make sure this doesn't all, burn down.
Apollo gives you a very nervous thumbs up.
Best you can, buddy. All right, peace out.
Back inside the castle. Well, this is a little too Shrek for anyone's liking, but the two of you are making your way through this Castlevania.
Mm-hmm.
Though neither of you are exactly good at the whole...
Oh, I'm an experienced tracker. I'll have you fucking know.
Yeah, but Tuck is very bad at adventuring.
Just stay behind me. I can protect you. It'll be
Barney
fine.
Hills, this is a nightmare.
It's fine. I've got you.
Why
I've
did
got
I-
you. It's gonna be okay.
Why did it not work? I should have worn flats.
The only thing that really sucks is that neither of the things that I keep with me that fight for me are here. But that's okay.
Yeah. At least you got your bee.
Mm. Do I have a baby? Oh, hi, baby.
It is certainly a bee.
Well, I mean, baby being here is actually a pretty good thing. They can probably warn me if something is coming this way. Okay. And I kind of poke my head around the corner.
You poke your head around the corner and you see down this stone hallway to what looks like a foyer.
Okay.
There is a fire burning, and there is someone sitting in a chair looking very sad out a window.
There's a very sad what?
A person sitting in a chair looking out the window looking very sad
Okay.
and pale. And they have the stupidest hat you've ever seen.
Man with a man's hat.
So, good news and bad news.
Bad news is vampires.
Well, I mean, there's definitely somebody sitting in a chair over there.
That's definitely a vampire.
They're very pale and sad.
Mm-hmm.
They're wearing a very strange hat.
Is that a hunter's cap?
I mean, I guess.
When you squint your eyes, you are able to tell it is red and plaid and has little things over the ears.
But Dracula wouldn't wear a hunter's cap, would he?
You see Tuck's face just fall. Oh no.
What?
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
no.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no,
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 no.
What?
Did you ever take a creative writing course
I
in
mean,
high school or anything?
I guess. I mean,
So like a really, really lazy basic one that you do is you take 2 books and combine them.
uh-huh.
How do you feel about the word phony?
No!
I mean, Aki has no idea because this is a culture that Aki's not familiar with.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
So similarly, Will is also like, huh?
All right. The good news is, if we get out of here, we might go shoot Nixon, so that'll be fun. And with a amount of confidence you didn't see from Tuck earlier, she begins to lead the way.
Okay, fine with me. Will is suddenly very lost. So,
Back in Oz.
Yes. How goes the revolution?
Well, the revolution, the Munchkin Revolution of Oz is going okay. There's a lot more proposals of fire bombings and illegal drug smuggling than you'd expect, but it seems to be working. Seems to be working okay.
All right.
We represent the proletariat. The proletariat.
Cool. So, gathering our assembly, I think obviously the thing to do is march on Oz.
Okay. As you begin to march on Oz,
I mean, this whole thing was about, like, the silver and gold standard.
I'm aware.
Like, I know. What do you think the probability is that Duncan Kane knows? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
And when you get to the large gates of Oz, the small door opens and oh, hey, Flynn.
Wrong. No.
What?
Hey.
Are you running Oz?
No.
You have several guns pointed directly at your kneecaps.
That's very good. No, it's okay. He's not in power. I know you think
You'd
from
think
the way
so,
he looks,
yeah.
but in fact, no.
No. I thought this was the other door. Okay.
What other door?
There's a door that showed up in the cafe. I assumed it was Will's door
Where's Will?
in a castle.
What?
In a Dracula castle, I'm pretty sure.
We
I
go
look-
bomb castle.
Come with me.
Okay. Methy stopped cooking. We go with Belle.
All right, I'm going to bring my LP gang, and we're gonna do mischief. I'm gonna go back the way Flynn came.
You walk through the door, and you find yourself in the hallway that you were in earlier.
Yeah.
It is just kind of a standard hallway. It looks very pretty, well kept, clean.
What era?
Turn of the century, but you look out the window, and it's a nice enough day, and that is definitely El Dorado.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where in El Dorado? Like, if I look out the window,
Oh,
do I
you're on
see
top
other
of a hill.
buildings?
Ah.
You see the whole
Isn't that
town.
where
Bingo!
you need to get out of here? You need to get out of here now.
Oh,
You
cool.
need
We
to
burned
jump
that
out
house.
of a window.
We should ban.
No. We need him to escape, and then if arson happened.
You want heroin?
not today.
Okay.
Oh wow, we have a lot. Get out now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the window.
Okay.
Anything.
Yeah.
Go. Get out while you can.
Run, white boy, run!
You open the window and you are on a roof. It is well shingled, Victorian, and you have a beautiful view of El Dorado.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna shimmy down some pipes to get the hell out of here.
I need you to roll me a perform under pressure.
Okay.
Pressure.
Luckily,
Under pressure.
Bum-ba-da-bum-bum.
let's see. I have something that lets me do something, right? Is that not? That's yeah. Larceny. Take a. Oh, I'm trying to. Does this count as sneak lock picking or generally getting away from something?
You are definitely trying to get away from something.
And
Yeah.
then I can use my weird, because of larceny.
Oh, don't forget you're rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah, I understood that.
Fate's disfavor.
Fate's his favor. That's all good though. So that would be 11.
Okay.
I know how to run away from things.
Apparently. So you shimmy down this pipe and you are able to see into a office. And there is a man, handsome looking, sharp features.
The exterior window. I meant the exterior.
And he does not see you though.
Well, yeah.
He is currently, he has a couple books in front of him. One of them is the Anarchist Cookbook, and one of them is Wizard of Oz. One of them is Catcher in the Rye, and one of them is Dracula.
Okay. Ugh. Cool.
And he's currently writing on, actually, modern software. He has a modern computer, too.
I'm gonna hack that.
Get
Okay.
We're not there.
I know.
Go ahead and give me a weird roll.
We're not there. We aren't there. Can't ameliorate his choices. Flip to Flynn.
That's an 11. That's an 11.
Okay, choose 2 boons and 1 bane.
All right, then. Yeah. As I just need the IP, and then I can do whatever the heck I want with this. So I will say that someone's supernatural ability is unuseful in this scene.
Nice.
Okay, all right.
And then my gift does something beyond its normal limits.
Cool.
And then I will, because I like rolling the die, I'm going to give myself Fate's Disfavor on my next roll again.
All right. So with your 15th burner of the day,
Yeah.
you are able to hack his computer. And there is a lot of information on there, and we will get to that in a moment. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
remember how, like, 2 minutes ago you were, like, really nervous and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Currently, you have Tuck standing over Dracula, holding him by the collar, shaking him,
Mm-hmm. Cool.
and calling him a lot of names.
Tuck.
Okay, you know what?
Tuck?
You know what? I was hoping to run into, like, the hot cowboy that's for some reason in the book, or maybe one of the 4, like, other hot guys in the book, maybe a decent looking, but
Tuck.
what?
Why?
Ugh. Don't let him start talking. Because I'm a phony. Everything's fake and everything's boring. I don't like it.
Well, we could throw you out a window.
I've tried. I just turned into a bat.
I mean, bats are pretty cool. We like bats. We like bats a lot.
Will, stop complimenting it.
Can you help us maybe get out of here?
No, you're in my house.
Well, yeah, and we're trying to leave.
I don't want you to go. I want a real human connection, even though I'm not capable of having one.
Will kind of sticks the stake right underneath his chin. Here's your connection.
You need to aim lower. I want to die. If you're going to kill me, aim for the heart.
He's not even a fun goth.
I'm aware. You are taking the one... Okay, you know what? Tuck just hands you the collar and starts walking off with her hands up. I can't with this. I'm not dealing with this. I'm finding the front door. You let go, and Dracula just kind of falls into a puddle on the floor of self-loathing and dumb hats.
I feel like
and writing in the passive voice.
Something very important about myself today.
So, I think you didn't have to read this one in high school. Ugh!
I mean, actually, no, I didn't.
Okay, I will say this one thing. It actually is better when you're older to read it, but that's not the point.
Right? It's completely the wrong age to read it. Like, actually understanding the unreliable narrator requires a good English teacher, and just the modernism of the piece is not well taught, so most people don't.
Yeah, no,
it just says "goddamn" a lot, and that's really entertaining when you're a kid. That's not the point.
That is the point. When you're a kid. But.
Right, exactly, but you don't understand the context for the goddamn it.
So many
but
books
basically,
I read
I've never read Catcher in the Rye.
Absolutely.
I transferred schools in the wrong year, and I had to read it twice.
Oof.
Yeah, I never read it.
I've read it 4 times in my life, and it was the 4th time before I was like, oh, now I get this book.
Yeah, I think if I went back, it would be better.
Take that for what it's worth.
Yeah. The books you read in school might not actually be that bad. It's just reading them in school might not have always been great.
Except for Wuthering Heights.
Yeah, I really want to read Great Gatsby, because I feel like I might enjoy that book.
I read that one in high school, and I loved it. It was one of my favorite books.
I actually like that one, too.
And the symbolism just a little heavy-handed.
So, Tuck goes to the front door, opens it up, and... No!
What? What is it?
She motions outward, and you see... a field of rye.
Haha, lovely. I'm going to call Bells.
Bells, where are you?
I'm in, let's see. I am with the LPs trying to figure out where.
Wouldn't it be the LMs?
Nope, LPs.
LPs?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, people.
Yep, we don't like the M word.
Yep.
Oh.
That's a slur I'm not using.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was not aware it was, then I apologize.
No, and the book did, and now that we've re-entered the world, we get to switch. There we go.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we do the
I'm
thing.
not going to use that anymore.
Yeah, good stuff. So, we're figuring out structurally vulnerable places to put bombs.
You should just text Flynn.
Yes, but Flynn is escaping. Getting out of here.
As far as you know.
As far as I can possibly hope, because I can't... There's a finitude to my capacity to babysit him. That is the job of my date mate.
Yep.
The division of labor is very important in a relationship.
Especially when it comes to the custody of a child.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I led the horse to water, but I can't make him get the fuck out!
Well, give me a metal roll to figure out how you can burn down this place.
Burning down the house.
Watch out.
Yeah. It's not my best, but it's not my best. I'd like to reroll.
Rerolls. Holy shit, for serious?
Just one more.
Technically, I'm not supposed to let you reroll with a reroll, but I will let you this one time just because I want to see how this goes.
It's fine.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
So take your tangle.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That was not planned, but they got boxcars.
That's a good one.
Nice. That's my baby.
Thank you.
I am nothing but a kind and benevolent storyteller.
Benevolence is a word you should not use around me.
I understand that there were hard times in Pathfinder.
Benevolence. Too
It's
much.
okay.
There's a story here
okay.
that you were going to have to
It's
tell me on
okay.
Twitter later.
Yes.
But okay, so you perform under pressure, and with 10 plus, you, thanks to a lot of your LPs, with the exception of that one who just really wants to sell some drugs, like that is their thing.
All right.
Problematic people come in all shapes and sizes.
Yep.
Cocaine,
No. Very much no.
crack.
Extremely no.
It's
I
whack.
cannot overemphasize.
It was invented by
Not
the CIA.
drugs.
It was. Hey, boss.
Yes.
Yes. Found place to put plastic explosive.
Perfection.
Viva revolution.
Fight the power.
Fight all power. Burn it all down.
I gotta just say, if Flynn knew this was going on, he would be so upset because he loves a good revolution.
Say you want a revolution. You know.
Well.
We all want to change the world.
These guys don't really seem to want to change the world. They just want to mess stuff up. But you know what? You're fine with that right now.
And this is what happens when a narrator adds Anarchist Cookbook voluntarily to this mix.
Yep.
He did this. He put this there.
Okay. Flynn, what are you doing?
Having at least sniff the IP and being able to remote in and do all that stuff, I'm gonna listen to my friends for once and try and get out of there.
Okay. As you're escaping, you get a message on AIM. That's AOL Instant Messenger,
I'm
a
aware.
program that shut down several years ago.
I'm aware. Not even ICQ? Jeez.
No. Hello? Can you hear me?
For Joe Weirs.
Hello?
Oh, you can hear me. That's great. Hi.
Hello.
I don't think he can read these yet.
Oh, great.
Yeah. What's your name?
James.
Oh, I'm Tracy.
It's nice to meet you, Tracy.
Thanks. Where am I?
I don't know. Where are you?
I don't know. I don't remember much. Why is it so big in here?
Big in what? Describe it?
Suddenly you're bombarded with text messages from a number you don't know,
Oh, I don't like
with images and links to all sorts of websites, none of them seemingly cohesive. This place is huge!
Oh,
Look at all the stuff!
yeah, that's the internet.
It got so much better than when I was around!
Yeah. Yeah. Are you in a computer?
I think I might be,
Yeah.
or I got turned into one.
Yeah.
Or maybe I always was one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting that that impression as well, Tracy. So yeah.
James, I'm sorry to ask this, but can I come with you?
To where?
I don't know. Oh God. Okay, you're gonna have to hit your power button real fast. Where is it? Can I do it from in here? I don't think I can do it from in here. And I need you to roll to perform under pressure real fast. With
Okay.
disadvantage.
Yeah. Yep.
This is fine.
It's fine.
Perform under pressure. What is my activity currently?
Well, you are currently trying to shut off your phone as fast as possible.
So I'm
While dealing with this spirit? Question mark?
So am I trying to get away from
Ghost in the shell.
with something?
It is a ghost in the show. I'll say yes. Just
Okay.
be nice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Can I have a reroll?
You will have to take with fate's disfavor, though.
How does that? Yeah, again?
Yes.
Yeah, then I'll do that. Okay, I mean, so that gives me 7.
Okay. So you get to choose one from the list of a complication, but you'll still manage to do it.
Okay, my complication will be something breaks my phone. The only way I can shut it, I literally go, okay.
15th burner.
Okay, well.
R.I.P.
I barely knew ye. F.
F.
Flynn had a magnesium packet inside here, just to literally burn magnesium through his phone.
It's a burner phone!
It's literally a burner phone. If he hits the right sequence, it literally catches fire. Like,
Cool. So your phone's on fire.
This phone
Crap.
is on fire.
Let's see. When
You
I
chuck
see
it, and it hits the side of the house, and the window opens from the office.
Okay. I am going to use my ability. Nothing to see here. When leaving the scene of your own hijinks, people don't notice you. You are not invisible, but everyone seems to have bigger things in mind.
Okay. So you see Duncan. He doesn't see you.
Okay.
He looks down at the burning phone, and the phone vanishes. And he closes the window.
I just slowly Homer Simpson backwards my way through a hedgerow. Just...
One of you. Or he's trying to.
All right, Bells.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I know that his notifications are blowing up. But what if the house?
Go ahead and roll Perform Under Pressure.
What I am in particular hoping is that there be particular destabilization under the study where the computer sat. So I still have that
All right.
fate's favor.
That is, well, that's more of a bend fate.
Okay,
So go ahead and give me a weird roll.
cool. I believe that's just a 9 on me. 10.
A 10. Okay.
That's better than a 9.
2 boons and 1 bane.
Yes.
It's better than bad. It's good.
Let's see. I'm going to make someone's supernatural ability unusable for a scene.
Okay.
I think that's very important right here.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the you can't hurt me. But if you can't hurt me, I will do my gift will do something beyond its normal limits.
Also fair.
And let's say I will take 1 harm ignoring armor because like
You're caught in an explosion.
there's a bomb.
There's a big bomb.
There's a bomb.
There's definitely a bomb.
There's a bomb
Also,
there.
do you need the rules reference?
Yes, I don't think I got an extra.
Here you go.
Thank you. Though I can always
I always
share
keep multiples.
Hi, baby.
Okay. So, from outside, you see the top of this mansion burst into flames. From inside a rye field, there is suddenly a giant hole in the cosmos, and you see a bunch of little people, and one of them holds up a bag of drugs. Cocaine.
I can probably make better in my lab. No, thank you.
And Bells is caught in an explosion. And we are going to take a quick break. We will be back in 5 minutes, and we will see you then. Don't go away.
Don't you dare! It's been a blast.
Hello and welcome back. We just got back from our break, and we left off with an explosion. Or I guess we went out with a bang.
Bells, so hot right now.
Quite literally on fire. Possibly. Bells, you are under a pile of rubble.
Ow.
Yeah.
And I see this?
You see a hole in this universe you are stuck in. Oh, God.
What is going on? Did the phone call to Bells work?
You hear, what's the ringtone you have for, Will?
Sailor Moon.
Fighting evil by moonlight. You actually hear it from
It's
this
the
hole.
Locket theme.
As the LP
Very
continues to stand there. Heroin.
Again, could probably cook better in my lab. Go away.
Okay.
Also, you should just say no.
Just say no.
Bells? Bells?
As you climb through the hole, you see what was once a probably lovely little house. though it looks like it kind of had a bit of a boom.
What the bells?
What the? Oof. Smoky.
Can I see them?
You hear them.
And like, where is this hole in relation to me? Is it like on the horizon?
No,
or
it is
in
like-
the sky, or like.
It is like 10 feet away from where you and Tuck were standing. There is now a hole in the universe,
Is it in the ground? Like, where is this hole?
like perpendicular to where you're standing.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to
Yes.
ascertain.
Like a door hole.
Okay.
Yes,
I guess I'm gonna try and go through it then.
you can easily.
Yeah.
And you find
And
yourself in that hallway.
right, and I'm guessing
Wait.
bells.
Will? Is that you?
Yeah,
Uh,
you blew a hole in the Catcher in the Rye.
and Dracula. Don't forget and Dracula.
Yeah, we ran into Dracula, I guess.
He was
Did he
aggressively
sparkle?
mopey.
What?
Did he sparkle?
No, he didn't sparkle. I thought you were on a date.
I got derailed. I ended up in Oz.
Interesting. Is that where the little people came from?
Yeah.
Drugs.
No, I will kick you in the face.
Okay.
Hey,
Here, let me see if I can get this stuff off of you.
Thank you.
I need you to give me a prowess roll.
Can I try to help from
Give me a provide aid roll.
cool.
So I'm gonna
12.
be- I guess this is a perform under pressure.
So you'll also get a
Yeah, this is
Tangle
definitely
for me.
perform under pressure.
Okay,
You also receive a +1 and a thread.
Thread.
+2
Oh, yes.
because I have my special magic provided and roll my sway
Nice.
and give a thread and
Yeah, that's
+2.
not OP at all.
You know,
5, 6.
it's my gift and my moves.
Yeah.
And
11.
11?
Is it or is it because it was?
it's a +2 from me plus
Okay.
whatever you got.
All right, so 11.
Okay. With 11, you are able to move this stuff easily. And you also feel a little bit more realized as a demigod as you do this feat of strength and save your non-lady love. Not a girl.
Hero.
Always.
Yes, very cute, very sweet. We should go.
Yeah, where are we?
Yeah, this was, I think.
My house.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Tuck looks over their shoulder down and sees the stairway, and you see his silhouette slowly coming up like Nosferatu.
Yeah, we need to get out of here before he sees Tuck.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Out the window.
What?
Well, there's not so much a window as there is a massive hole.
Yes, Jody. All right, let's go.
Come on.
All right. I need you guys to
I
give
gesture
me another
fight the power
perform-
to my friends.
Huh?
I gesture fight the power to my friends as we all sneak off in our various ways to, meet up at some predetermined location at some future point or whatever, like good anarchists.
Fair enough. Both of you need to give me a perform under pressure roll.
All right.
I'm not good at this.
I am.
I'm
That's
11
really
good at this.
You're fine.
I mean, yes.
Oh my god, I'm not good at this.
Seriously, can I have a reroll, please?
Yes, you can.
This is the one thing I'm supposed to be good at, and I just rolled the exact
You
same.
still rolled an 8.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Okay. You can choose one from the list or allow me to.
It takes longer than it should.
Okay. So you help Bells down, and Bells actually doesn't need your help because they got some Princess Peach floaty stuff going on. And Tuck also lives up to the name and just dives out the window. Tuck rolls.
Tuck's rolls.
While you're getting out, Duncan gets to the top of the stairs. Not my best work, I'm aware. Love the explosion, though. Might keep that in the final draft.
Stealing other people's work, I see.
Is it really stealing when you're just inspired?
You
It's
know,
true. If you're white and you just say it louder, then people give you credit for it.
there's nothing wrong with referencing other art, but straight up stealing from other artists just makes you a hack. In other words, get good. And then I jump out.
You need to stop
And as they-
encouraging him to
and
get
as
out.
they dove-
Stay bad.
And as they dive to their escape, I need you to give me a weird roll.
I don't have to be here.
Be good. Don't be not good.
7.
All right. You do land, but your hand feels funny. You look down. You can't move it. It's wood.
Baby? Baby?
Because my hand is,
No. Hey.
don't like this. I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't like
Yeah,
it.
no, my what's cuter?
And as you are giving attention to Will's hand, behind you, the house begins to reform itself.
Seriously?
And you see the little people. Well, actually, you only see one of the little people who's holding up the bag of drugs as he just poofs out of existence.
Disappointing.
Really, though. Wizard of Oz?
I don't know what the other one was, though. There are a lot of possibilities with explosions. Could be like every thriller ever. Could be like a Son of All Fears thing. What do you think?
Were you dressed like Dorothy?
I mean, am I still?
That's your call.
I am still. The freckles are very fake.
As opposed to Will's very real freckles that are all over their face.
Hey,
Well,
I thought it was such a good look when you did it.
All right, cut it out.
Never.
Oh my god, you guys are adorable and disgusting.
Flynn?
Let's leave.
I guess he's already headed back to the forge. Let's go.
Where are you at?
Bloop. Goes to cell phone number 16.
Coffee.
Okay.
Inside the forge, there is now a giant hole where that door was. And Paulo is currently rebuilding it. And of course, they are shirtless with a tool belt. And that's what you two see when you arrive. As does Tuck, who immediately takes out their cell phone. Click.
Take a few deep breaths. It's gonna be okay.
You're alive.
Yeah, I am.
How was Dracula?
Whining.
Really boring. Like, he put the God in goth. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought she was with you.
No, not. Have not seen.
Tuck quirks an eyebrow. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna run to the Greek place.
You arrive at the Greek place, and it is a lovely little Greek place. They're having a special on Spanakopita today.
I go up to the
That's a fun word to say.
host. Did a woman come here earlier? Tall, athletic, super hot? Like kind of stud vibe?
Well, you're here.
Not a stud, definitely femme.
Oh, okay. I just thought you meant tall and hot. No.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to go up this block, like this kind of like, you know, the Main Street kind of block,
Mm-hmm.
and just ask a lot.
You ask, and no one confirms. Like, you get a lot of confused looks.
No one's seen her. Text. On my way back.
I'm just gonna use whatever I can, closed circuit TV, just like track the last time we knew where Megan was, and then where she could possibly be now.
Well, thankfully, the Forge does have very good security for 2005.
Will just leans over to Tuck and goes, "Oh wait," and then realizes that Tuck probably wouldn't know what they were talking about, and then just sort of says to the cell, "Did I do this?"
As you're going through the footage, you find a weird gray spot. It's black and white footage, no sound. And you go back through the past 2, 3, 4 days that you've been in this town. And there is this gray swatch, and you know that's where Megan was. But she's not here in these videos.
Damn. Okay.
You see her?
No, I don't see any evidence that she was here. I see the
Okay,
hole
what are
she
you
left.
talking about?
I see the hole she left behind.
We have a fourth.
She's not anywhere.
Yeah,
I
me.
asked all around town. No one's seen her.
It's like,
Like you wrote her out.
yeah,
What?
yeah. They already got
Wrote who out?
They already got one
One
person of
woman
color. I
of
guess they
color
don't need
and
the
then-
other one, right?
Oh,
How do we bring her back?
I don't know. What did you find out about the narrator that can help us?
He's more powerful the more he realizes how his effect on the world. The more he realizes, the more it'll be bad, because then his powers are only limited by his understanding of his own power over this world. And he's actively looking for a protagonist. And I don't want to be like, I know, like you would think like, yeah, as a white guy, I think I'm myself as the protagonist of every story, but I'm worried that like he's gonna also think as me as the protagonist of his story.
It's
Yeah.
completely valid assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
he's
are the most
definitely not
mediocre
going.
I know.
I know, right?
He's not. But like,
It's by design. I want to blend.
except for the part where he's fucking brilliant. But anyway,
I know he's smart. Why do you think I'm an asshole to him?
He's all right.
Thank you.
so he's looking for a protagonist. Most likely, you're the easiest target on that. He's written out one of the brown people, and now we have to figure out how to get Megan back.
I want to text my mom. Can you get in touch with your cousin? It's about his daughter. It's important.
You don't get a reply.
Mom? 3 question mark. Just 5 question mark. All caps, Mom. 5 question mark.
Things are bad.
Bad how?
That's when you hear Tuck behind you go, guys,
What up?
you might want to look at this. She turns her phone around and it's video of Ares, god of war, rampaging through what looks like Indiana.
The fuck? Why?
I don't know.
So, hold on just a second. Megan has somehow been written out of the story, and yet we still remember her, and nobody else here seems to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're demigods. Thanks
Well,
for
yeah,
keeping
but
us.
like, Tuck is also a descendant of. Tuck is technically also.
I'm not a demigod.
Tuck is part of the Pantheon, but not a demigod.
Oh, okay.
It's a stupid distinction.
It really is.
I'm the Enkidu.
I understood that reference.
You let me know about this. So I, again, I'm sorry, I didn't get caught. Never do. I did hack the narrator's computer when I realized that I could, because why wouldn't I? And then my phone started. Somebody named Tracy started texting me through AM.
Tuck's eyes go wide. Tracy?
Yeah.
Tracy Butler?
I could kiss you right now. Okay, did you get her number?
She has mine. I think she's in a computer. She is a computer. I don't know. I freaked out
Do
because
you think she could figure out where Megan is?
maybe. I don't know. I freaked out. I lied to her and told her that my name was James because I didn't know what to do.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Pretty girl in a computer talks to you, you freak out.
I
Sounds
was
about
worried
right.
I was
Yeah, that
becoming a
sounds-
protagonist, and I didn't want that to happen.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I think as Demigods, you're default protagonist, but what do I know?
Yeah, but we try to keep this an ensemble piece.
I really
I
don't like
respect
people to
that.
know who the hell I am.
Do you think your dad can help?
Oh no.
With what?
I mean,
Anyone who owns a mansion is by default rich. So,
I just got a really good deal.
Yeah.
nope,
Well, I don't know if
rich.
it's true.
If
Probably
you
run
don't
himself that way.
offhand count how many bathrooms you have,
Yeah, if you have
rich.
to think about it. yeah.
therefore, your dad can steal from him.
I mean, so can I. I don't see.
And we don't have to call Douchey McMustache.
Yeah, but you steal from
Sorry.
everybody.
Yeah, but usually the rich, and the people who are do bad things.
Right.
I only asked because sometimes it's better to have an outside resource as well. We're in the town, which is good, but having somebody on the outside who can,
But he is messing with her parents.
yeah, and that's also what I'm worried about is
Well, didn't he turn your mom into, like, Afro
And now-
Becky?
And
now we have
now-
fairies stampeding through Indiana, and I mean, Robin Hood is right up his white milquetoast alley.
I know. Yeah. I mean, and I could get other people on the outside.
Well, at least he hasn't met you yet, so he doesn't know who your dad is. But
Not to mention he could totally turn your dad into that weird fox thing.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
I mean,
Like I don't like. We don't get along, but that's not. I wouldn't.
Oh, that reminds me. Here's some more fan art of your dad as the fox. Whoop.
I love
do
you.
they have any Maid Marian?
Surprisingly not.
All right. Well,
why am I denied?
so who's Tracy?
Okay, so I did some research while you were out in Los Angeles talking to Los Angeles. I don't know how this works. And long story short, apparently this town used to have 2 narrators.
Oh.
Yeah, so much for my Buffy theory. You know, every generation is born a...
Chosen.
Well, but wasn't there a little bit where there were 2? And then there just were 2.
Well, that's
And then
in
there were
Buffy because she
dozens.
dies. She,
Right, so, I mean, being in a computer is like maybe for the rules because it was a weird technicality thing in Buffy, I think.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all of Buffy.
I
But then
don't
again,
know, but...
It does seem reasonable that if you met Tracy, it's probably the other narrator.
I mean, if that's what you think.
It has to be.
yeah.
It makes the most sense.
I mean, sure.
So the narrator somehow trapped the other narrator inside his computer.
She did say, "Oh God, how, he's onto us" or something like that. How do I turn this thing off? And then my phone caught fire.
Yeah, but that's because you set up your phone to burst into flames.
Yeah, but yes, because it's the quickest way to shut it off.
I can't argue
You know
with that
what?
one.
You could just take the bat.
No, because you can still trace the GPS even when the battery's out.
How?
Trust me. That is a real thing that happens on your cell
How?
phone. If you don't pull out the entire SIM card and destroy it, they can still trace your location. Because there's phantom power in your phone at any minute.
That makes sense.
Horrifying.
Yay.
Yes.
Learning new and wonderful things every day.
Yeah, pull out the SIM card and destroy the SIM card. That's the only way.
Look, I don't know.
So
I did my
okay.
research. Tracy Butler came up. She was writing Digimon fan fiction that apparently predicted the future, and now she's what, a cell phone app?
No, she's I think she might be his computer. I don't know.
Oh, that is gross.
She I don't know it entirely
You know
because
he's doing gross stuff.
I-
with it.
I hacked his computer, and the first thing that came up was her, and messaging me over AIM, and then she started saying, "This place is so big," and started sending me links and all kinds of images through text. I think she is a computer in some description, and he's using her, and that's how
Would you say she's a Deus Ex Machina?
possibly.
Oh no, I hate that.
Or Vox Machina.
I was terrified that I goofed up, so I did what any sane person would do. I entered in my kill code and set my phone on fire, and then threw it at a building and ran away.
You have to know that that's not the thing that most sane people do.
Well, then they're wrong then.
Okay, but then any sane person
Bells,
still doesn't pertain.
Bells.
I can't. I have to keep trying.
You gotta let this go.
I can't.
You're not gonna win, okay?
Not if I don't try.
It's a losing game. The only winning move is not to play. Trust me, I know.
But it's...
All right.
Okay.
So,
Because he's Flynn,
Okay.
and he is his
All
own
right.
special type of weird, just like we are. And we love him anyway.
That's true. Is my freckle smushed?
your freckles are totally smushed.
They're very smudged, but you still look cute.
Yeah. All right. You guys are adorable and very gay. But
Yes, and yes.
and yes. But okay,
But
so
that
let me
doesn't help us find Megan.
No, it does not. But let's go over this. There's
Okay.
apparently a fourth one of you who I don't remember for some reason.
Yes. Can I find her with Gaydar?
Can we find Megan with Gator?
I don't know. We'll try that in a moment. But your mom got Beckied.
Yeah.
Something weird is going on with my
He's
Pantheon
trying to learn
too.
about your Pantheon, but he's probably not going to read a book.
No, but apparently there's something going on with the goddess of death in my pantheon. I was contacted.
Blink.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You could have brought this up during Smash.
Well, I was
Which
in a
also
weird
fuck you.
headspace.
Yes, that's why we were playing Smash, because you were...
You don't actually remember what. Never mind. It's fine.
You,
We can talk
Maybe.
about it. We can talk
Alright.
about it later. This isn't the time.
Yeah, I remember you were upset about something. I don't remember why, though. Yeah. That is... Okay. Yeah, I mean, I already believed you about the missing fourth, but now I definitely believe you, because I have a good memory. Alright, this is fun. So what do we do?
Well, we could ask. Well, I don't know. I mean, we could ask if any of the townspeople. See, this is the weird thing: is if nobody remembers when people are written out, we can't
I
really
think-
ask the townspeople. Where did the people go that get written out of the story?
I mean, I think what I do is I ask the only things I ever trust, which are electronics, and since Tracy seems to be a computer, I would trust her opinion over others.
If we're correct and she's the other narrator, she would, I guess, have some information that people here wouldn't necessarily have.
I would also like to point out that she's probably very dead.
Well, if she's a computer, there's at least the memory of her, which makes her alive.
This is some Doctor Who bullshit.
Okay. I think we're kind of in that place now. Anyway.
Doctor Who bullshit?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, great.
It's
I'm pretty sure
it's
that
part of our family.
Yeah, Doctor Who
Yeah.
is the newest
It's definitely the
iteration of
extended
your
family.
Britannia Pantheon.
Yes, I'm
that's
aware.
okay.
I'm aware.
I mean, eventually we're gonna get to meet the Doctor, you guys.
Oh my gosh. I never even thought of that.
I'm really excited. I really want to meet her.
Oh my gosh.
Good grief.
Okay, I'm fine. It's fine.
So what do we do?
We have to find her.
We have to talk to Tracy, see if, because if Tracy's a computer, then it's possible that she can connect to other computers in
Oh,
the town.
I mean, she can connect to anything now with
Right.
the internet.
Yeah, well, those holes.
By your powers combined?
Yeah, those holes. Maybe she can fill in those holes.
I'm just terrified because she seemed scared and made me blow up my phone last time we talked.
I don't
I'm
think
pretty
she
sure.
made you.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I
it
think
sounds
you
like you
wanted
chose
to
to
do
because
that.
you were scared.
Okay, well, yeah.
But you don't have to be scared because we're here with you now.
So can't you like air gap a thing or something?
I mean, I can try and isolate it off of any, I can set up I could basically set up a device that doesn't have any of personal connection or any that connects to enough of the network that it can talk to her, but not give her any information if anyone else is listening in, maybe?
And Fry's Electronics still exists, like, in this time period.
I mean, it still exists in our time period.
I mean, kind of. Most of them have gone out of business.
Yeah.
You can do this.
Okay, that was
We
a
know that
personal
you
attack,
can.
and you know it, Bells.
Look, I don't want to say sad things, but it's 2020.
The brick and mortar is going the way of the dinosaurs.
Bill walks up to Flynn,
Oh,
And-
they're that.
gives him a really big hug around the waist, because that's about as tall as they are and where they can reach.
I tried to get to you, but instead I found Bells starting a revolution without me.
I just...
Wait.
I
You
thought
got
you'd
a
be proud.
revolution with... And it's like now just occurring to Tuck what you're wearing. Oh my god, you got to start a revolution in Oz.
Curtsy.
I got whiny Holden Caulfield Dracula, and you got that. This is...
I think you can do this.
I know I can.
And, well, yeah. But also, thank you for at least trying to save my life.
I opened a door and then jumped out a window and then set my phone on fire, which is as close as I can get to being helpful sometimes.
You know what?
You are very valid.
Yes, Flynn, you're my hero.
Thank you. It
Thank
means
you.
especially a lot
Don't
coming
touch
from
me.
you. Coming from you.
Nope.
Thank you for doing the bare minimum and then running away.
Yes.
That's very, very
that's my
white
lot.
boy of you.
When you're white enough, you don't have to do anything at all. People think you did everything.
Except for your actual friends. You
Yes,
know better.
we all know the horrible truth.
Anyways, you got this.
Fries, yes.
All right, let's cook together something to talk to this robot lady.
From just out of frame pops in Drug's friend being like, cook?
Cook.
No.
Sadly, he was written out of existence.
Oh, we watched
Except
that
on a
happen.
gag.
It's a good gag.
We
All right,
watched
you. Go ahead and roll to pierce the veil.
I shall.
Megan.
Oh, I shall.
We're coming for you.
That is going to be.
Oh wait, don't you have disfavor on this one?
No, I
No.
disfavor on the earlier thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to definitely use a reroll.
All right.
You only have one left. Nope.
7.
Okay. Ask 2 questions.
All right. Then I will ask. Let's see. How about who made this person?
You managed to kind of reverse engineer whatever you did over at Duncan's house.
Yeah.
And eventually you are able to reopen an old chat client, and there is a program called Tracy 900.
Mm-hmm.
My parents?
Okay.
Who is this?
Hey, it's well, I lied to you earlier. I apologize. I was it's my default. My name is Flynn.
Oh. Okay,
High stress situations, you know. Also, I'm a liar.
so why should I help you?
Because I want to help you.
You just said you're a liar.
That's true. You shouldn't trust me.
You're doing great, Glenn. Doing
You can all
so
read
great.
this chat as it's happening. So
We're so proud of you.
I am going to steal Diana's warhammer, and I'm just going to smack you with it. I
How
swear
do
to
we know
God.
Diana?
Please help us.
Yeah, we are currently in El Dorado. Do you know Diana? Because we're good friends with Diana.
Who? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Okay, then you don't know Diana.
Listen, I don't know if I should be talking with you. You do get another question, though, okay?
Yeah. Then I will say, why am I drawn to this person?
Because this person is, with enough finagling, this person could be more powerful than anyone you've met.
Listen, there is a person here who is deleting my friends from existence and changing everything about my life and the lives of people I care about.
Yeah, I know.
And I would like to stop and possibly kill that person.
Flynn.
That escalated quickly.
Look, I've done a lot of bad things. I don't know if I can help you. I don't know what you want.
Sister, you don't even know the half of bad things that I do on a daily basis.
You're not helping the case,
You're
Flynn.
really not. Stop digging that hole, my baby.
Listen,
I'm gonna need you to roll your awe to sway someone.
I'm going to sway someone, and let's see. Whenever I tell half-truths or outright lies, I get +1 to sway someone, and if I have silver tongue, which I do, I get to roll with fate's favor instead of a +1.
I'm gonna need another die.
Yeah. I'm a liar. It's what I do. Then I
can say things as long as they're not true.
Hey.
7,
Oh.
and with awe, that's 8.
Ah.
As an
Okay, like, I still don't believe you. I don't.
You
know-
shouldn't.
I don't think you're a good person.
I'm not.
Because you just told me you weren't.
Can I talk to her?
But I'll answer your question. I just need you to answer something for me.
Absolutely.
Okay. Is my high school still around?
What's your high school?
I went to El Dorado High.
I'm gonna check. Is El Dorado High still around?
Yeah, it's obviously
The building's
closed for a long time, but yeah.
The building's still there. The entire, I should tell you, for the past 15 years, the entire city of El Dorado didn't exist, and it only came back to existence 2 days ago. So
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, the building itself still there.
Okay, cool. That's really important.
Is she like trapped in the IT equipment or
Yeah.
something?
Are you?
How old is she?
Yeah.
She was reading fanfic. I can't be too old.
I guess I'm 32 now.
She was, that was 17.
She was young.
17.
17. So we're that asshole trapped
A
a
baby.
child in a computer?
I want to dismember him.
How'd you get in your current predicament?
I don't. She sends a lot of ellipses before finally responding with, I think this is how I didn't die.
Okay. Well,
Do you know what does she know what she is?
does she?
In what way?
Are you aware of where you exist?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Tell her she can write herself out of it.
Can't.
She can.
Yeah. Do you think you could possibly
Don't let her think!
Okay. Write yourself out of it.
We have unlocked Heaven Can Wait. 1, 2,
Yay!
3, 4.
She's as powerful as she
You-
knows herself to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't let her doubt
empower
herself.
her.
She's from high school.
You.
Empower her.
All right, I need you to roll sway someone with Fate's disfavor.
Okay.
May I provide aid on that? Because I'm, directing him on how to talk to people.
I will allow that, but you will also have Fate's disfavor on this one.
Okay. 8. So you get a +1 from me.
Yes.
Cool. And then with my silver tongue, that gives me fate's favor, which just cancels out the disfavor.
Fair enough.
And that's going to be an 11. Listen, I don't know if you realize how incredibly powerful you are as just a being in general, but if you don't want to be in the situation you are not in, you could literally not be.
Look, I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Thank you. This is better than getting a thumbs up review, but it's a lot safer for me in here than out there.
I understand how that feels.
You do?
I do. I've lived a lot of my life over the internet.
Yeah, well.
I cut myself off from a lot of things to protect myself and others.
Yeah, I know. And she sends a link from your expulsion.
I mean, that, can I just say?
I forgot who I was talking to for a moment.
Yeah, well, I will just tell you, that expulsion is bullshit.
I know.
Because, I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't deserve to be expelled. I'm just saying that not from that shit.
No, I know. I know. I did it. I'm remembering things now.
What did she just say?
You did what?
I got you expelled.
How?
I could never figure out how anyone could get how I couldn't change that record, and it makes so much more fucking sense to me that it's a goddamn narrator that did this to me and not just a person, because a person I can destroy.
Flynn? Congrats.
Mm,
You hated that school anyway.
Yep. I had plans for that school, though. Do you have any idea what the lives I could have changed at that school?
You changed mine.
It wasn't my idea. I'm sorry.
Whose idea was it?
You get 2 guesses.
I think I only need one. Have you ever met Robin Hood?
Yeah, that's how I was able to do this.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy and everything he stands for. He doesn't want anything to fucking do with me, and then he does this shit. Great.
It wasn't totally his fault, though.
Okay, well...
No, you don't understand. I know who you are because I know your sister.
Brenna's a sister. Yeah, that was something that came out at the end of last season.
Okay, so... I super hate this shit, you know? I super hate, you know...
You have a sister?
Yeah, listen, like...
You didn't tell us you had a sister?
I've never met her.
But you knew you had a sister.
I have not met her, and my dad told me about it, but he's also a liar.
Apparently not so much, since Tracy also seems to know about her.
Yeah, well, a lot of... That's 2 more people that knew about her than I expected.
Tuck is kind of just eyes wide, like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Yeah, who's your sister?
I don't know.
You could ask Tracy.
You know, a year ago, I thought I was just people. I was just people a year ago, and I didn't have to deal with this stuff, and I could just go about my life and just live my life like normal, and I didn't have to deal with any of this.
You never lived your life like normal. Let's be very clear here. It's just a different flavor of not normal, and all of this is bizarre as heck. So why don't you ask the digital computer lady who your god sister is?
Half sister, but
Who is...
I meant like divine.
No, I got it. I got it.
It just seemed like a little pedantic in the moment.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
You also deserve to have connection.
Not like internet connection, like people connection.
People connection.
I always have internet near me. You wouldn't happen to know who my sister would be, would you?
Yeah. She was my bully, and, yeah, look, her name's Mary. We went to high school together. I think she was gone when the town went too, so she's probably here still.
And
Your sister's here?
that's... My dad sent me a card from here. It's the only time I ever had contact with him as a child, because he was probably visiting my sister.
Your sister is here.
Apparently.
That's great.
Is it? She got me expelled from... She's never met me, and she got me expelled, so...
And apparently she's not a nice person either.
It wasn't her fault.
I know.
I did it.
Well,
Okay, so why don't you write yourself out of the computer and come say that to his face and take responsibility now?
It's a little more complicated than that.
It doesn't have to be. You're a narrator. Do it.
I'm gonna need to roll someone. Sway someone.
Absolutely. 10.
You're right. Bloop. Tracy Bot has logged off.
Flynn,
Hmm.
do you want to try and find her?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, I mean, like,
Do you
do you want to try and find her?
Yeah, Tracy's very important.
I meant Mary.
I guess it...
You
would-
don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I should... I don't think I have a choice. I don't think I have a choice in anything, as I've realized that I have so little choice, so much less choice in my life than I ever thought possible. So much of my life has already been determined, so might as well, because fate has already probably pointed us in that direction. Because we are all just puppets on a string, aren't we?
In the meta, yes. But Flynn, like, for real, your family is whoever you decide it is. And you are not obligated to look for her if you don't want to.
I mean, but I should
And
have...
if this whole fate thing is, well, we know it's real because, you know, Greek gods, fates, blah, blah. But, like, maybe she finds you.
Yeah, well, we're going to run into each other at some point here, so why not now? Why not today?
Right. You should strike first. It's the family way.
Yeah, and then I have the advantage of choosing the location, and then you know, this, you know, field of battle and all that, you know.
There you go. So I think you should do that.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
hey,
maybe-
nerd, you got one thing she doesn't.
A sweatshirt?
Well,
That
yes,
he never washes?
you definitely have a hideous sweatshirt, but you also have a very hot sidekick and these two lovely, you know, homosexual non-binaries.
And then if we ever find her, you also have Megan.
It's true.
We really need to find Megan.
I think...
Okay, here, so Tuck kind of stands up, straightens out her skirt. Okay, fixes her wig. Okay, so he wrote out Megan, okay?
Which means if we can find Tracy, Tracy can write Megan back in.
Maybe, but you also have to... I'm just thinking, you guys, well, when I say you guys, I mean me, the three of us, we were thrown into those, you know, writing prompts, right?
Right.
So maybe it's one of those things where you can't create or destroy. You just kind of put it somewhere else.
It does seem... She didn't... It's not that she didn't exist. It's just the space she would have taken up and all of the security footage was a negative... There was just a blob there instead of... So she is... My guess is it's not that she doesn't exist.
She's
it's
in
that
a story somewhere?
She's in another draft.
Yeah, she's in something.
I do have a question. You were out here with Diana when we were gone. Did she remember us, but not Megan?
I was trying to find you and didn't bring it up because I was panicking.
But she remembered me at least.
She was more concerned about the door and hitting it with a hammer repeatedly.
So
What
is
I
it-
was concerned with, Diana just kind of struts up and she has a tea for everyone that she puts down. What I was concerned with is the fact that that shit was not supposed to happen in the forge. This is supposed to be basically a narrator-free zone. Dwarven magic and all that shit. Described it to every board in this.
Right.
Well, it was a house, now I got a giant
So,
hole in it.
I
I'm working on it.
thought he was powerful enough to overcome dwarven magic, and then he was.
He's
I-
figuring
like I
out how
said,
powerful he is.
Yeah, as soon as he realizes that he has no restrictions, he doesn't have the restrictions. If he doesn't want a thing to be a weakness, it's no longer a weakness because he writes it out.
When you were in the house, what did you see?
I just saw a hallway. I walked down the hallway, and then I ran into Bells, and I opened a door, and there was Bells and a bunch of people pointing guns at me. And then
Anything before that?
just the wooden hallway. I think I had just basically walked through the former door into his house. Like literally just transitioned into his house without even realizing it, which was super fun.
An awkward and poorly placed transition.
Yeah. Next thing I
What
know,
I'm wondering is we were both in realities that were combinations of a few things. It stands to reason that maybe the same thing's going on with Megan, but it wasn't connected in any way to our universe, or how could we have missed it?
yeah.
She would have definitely noticed a big, huge hole in our universe.
Well, maybe it was the draft thing. That, like, it was a draft version of our world. You know, you save as, and then write in a different direction, and go back to the draft later.
When you were on your way to go and eat with her, do you remember what happened?
How much do I remember?
You remember. Actually, why don't you go ahead and give me a Tangles roll?
Sure. Let's see. 'Cause I have a tangle with me. Oh, that's very bad. No.
Reroll.
So much better to not, though.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Glad.
Yes. You don't remember.
I was going to go on the date. We were going to have Greek. And then we're going to have Greek, and then
Okay, that's not good.
I had this gingham skirt, and my hair was in pigtails, and the eyeliner was thin and then thick, and then...
So there's a hole in your memory where...
No, I
what
went right from the
happened-
Greek restaurant to...
Okay, something about the way you just said that makes me think maybe that's not the case.
Okay. Not airing dirty laundry. Sorry, Will, but you went off and then we played video games because you were kind of upset about something. And then Castle. Do you remember anything?
Do you remember what was upsetting you, babe?
Give me a Tangle roll.
I also have one tangle with me.
Oh, but also one more.
And with you. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7.
You remember why you were upset.
Yes.
Okay, what was going on?
I wasn't exactly cool with you going on a date with Megan.
Sorry, baby. Why didn't you say something?
Because you seemed really excited and I didn't want to kill your buzz.
My buzz is very powerful. You can say honest things to me, and it will withstand. I want to know how you're feeling, babe.
I was just... I'm sorry.
Why would you apologize for feeling a feeling?
Because we had an agreement to be.
That you wouldn't feel feelings?
No, that we
When
would-
did we agree you were going to be Vulcan? I don't remember it at all. Maybe my memory is full of holes.
Send help to
I'd
big cute
kiss
cat.
them and make them shut up.
Tuck rolls her eyes, but you can tell they're actually very happy about this moment.
We can talk about it more later, but
Yeah.
I don't think now's the time.
Okay.
All right, so
So you
okay.
wrote Megan out of spite.
I'm actually worried that I did that.
Oh god,
But
baby.
this is my fault.
I
I
don't
wasn't being
think
serious.
it
You're not a
is.
narrator, babe.
Yeah.
I'm not a narrator.
You don't
but
have
I-
that ability.
No, well, like
If you
you
could
don't have the superpowers.
Yeah, if you could fix us and get rid of us, would I
That's what you're
would I just be this? If you had any ability
Just
to make me
laundry.
not?
God, what I wouldn't give to put you in a suit.
Yeah.
Not
Never
my
gonna
haircut.
happen. Nah.
Like you could actually be like a looker.
Nah, I'm not gonna.
I don't believe that.
Oh, we've seen it
give
happen.
me 20
We've seen it
hours. And I could.
The roast of Flynn continues.
happen. We're kicking him in the chest metaphorically today.
Yes.
Hey, there's time.
So we still not exactly any closer to figuring out how to get Megan.
No, but at least your relationship is fixed, and isn't that good enough? That was a joke. It's not even close.
There's a lot. Anyways, what I think is more important is if there's a hole in your memory before you get to Greek or after you get to Greek, that it's very possible that Megan was taken before any of us, which would.
It's possible it all happened simultaneously, and that's why.
Well, the reason I say it's possible that it happened before is because of this whole draft situation. If she was snapped up first, then she would have had the first experience. And we have no idea how time or any of that stuff works in any of this. We don't
You know
have
who
any
might?
idea how long we were
Another
gone.
narrator.
Right.
All right.
Let's see if we can find Tracy.
Where are we gonna find a 17-year-old girl?
I go to fanfiction.net.
Okay.
I'm going to find her Digimon fanfic, which is, to be clear, not thick on the ground in like the grand scheme of fandom. This is not the most difficult search in the world.
Fanfiction.net is actually really hard to access on mobile now.
I could probably
Yeah, but I have the shell phone.
I could probably track her down, but I always feel very uncomfortable in tracking down teenage girls.
You know
So-
what? This is
Yep.
we're proud of you. We're gonna let Bells handle this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll to pierce the veil. Give me a judgment roll.
All right. 9.
Oh, goodness. All right, you get to ask 2 questions from the list.
You gave me the things, and then I didn't have the things.
The things disappeared.
The
and then
Things. Where's the things?
things.
Give me the things. How can I get this person to narrate themselves into corporeality again?
Well, you're asking a lot from a Digimon fanfic that was last updated in 2005. Though you do notice...
But the comment section are a way to proactively contact her.
Right. Also, there is a new chapter you find.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the new chapter?
She works fast.
You know, fic writers, no one faster.
10,000
true.
words.
Amazing.
Do you
Um,
have any more?
No, I think we're out of mooses.
It's okay if it's
are we
not
out of
a
Diet
moose.
Coke?
There's that non-moose type.
And
I don't have
It's
a
not
problem.
It's not a pampered moose.
it is not a pamplemousse.
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 You are a god among men, quite literally in this sense. All right. So how can you get this person to stop being whatever they are? Well, you might need to find out what happened to them in the first place. Everyone has a story. You might need to learn Tracy's.
Okay.
She mentioned the high school.
Yes, I think that has to.
Specifically, if it were still there.
Well, if we could get inside, the library probably has all of the yearbooks.
Yes. What is in the 10K of new chapter, by the way?
In this new chapter, the main character, who is supposed to be based on someone from the show, but this is obviously
Self-insert.
self-insert
Yep.
territory at this point.
You know what? Everybody gets to have that one fic.
Everyone gets one. It's well written, at least.
Right. I mean, you log your flight hours as a fanfic writer. You get better at writing fanfic.
Generally. The main character, the self-insert, has kind of fallen down a rabbit hole, metaphorically and literally, about self-loathing. And all of her, the possible ships are manifested as well, and they're all equally miserable and awful.
Oh.
There's a lot of self-loathing going on in this chapter.
I know nothing about this. This makes no sense to me.
Yes. One like equals one prayer for this sad fanfic.
Thoughts and prayers are with this fanfic.
But yeah, it's definitely, I hate myself, the fanfiction.
Right. Yes. I also remember being high school that Belle's definitely likes and leaves on comment, but
You look for the kudos button, then you remember it doesn't exist.
yeah, I know, right?
Because it's fanfiction.net, not archive of our own.
I know, you old the internet.
Fanfiction, it's a plot point now.
You did this.
I did, and I'm proud of it.
There you go. Do you have one off the top of your head? Because I don't, just offhand.
Oh, we get one more question?
Yeah, and my brain's... A few Pierce the Veil. It's just, they're closer.
Yeah.
And their characters might take me.
Mm-hmm.
Why did this person choose a computer?
You remember something... Flynn didn't say it, but one of his weird friends did when he brought him around once or twice, about how nothing on the internet is ever truly dead.
That was Dougie.
Dougie. What a weirdo.
Right, there's
I
always...
think that this was probably Tracy's best chance at survival. Whatever happened to her, whoever did this,
There's always web archive.
the computer was her escape. And until she was told that she had the power to escape, she didn't feel the need to. Or maybe didn't realize she could.
I mean, that was the way I felt in high school. I was on Instagram a lot. Made me want to move out to LA.
Yeah, high school was kind of okay for me. A lot better than junior high anyway.
Everything is better than junior high.
Pretty much everything.
Junior high is a circle of hell.
Even dirt is better than junior high.
We should go to the high school, though.
Yeah, I think that the high school is going to have a lot of answers. And it was a place she mentioned. It's a place of nostalgia for her. Wherever it is that she manifested, that'd probably be the first place she tried to go.
And it would let us find out more about the circumstances of everything.
To the high school library?
Getting to the high school in El Dorado is not that difficult. You travel through the town and find this old building, definitely built sometime in the 1970s. And it's eerie because it's empty and it's cold and it's vacant, but it's preserved. A place that had life teeming, now just sort of without.
It's like 1970s
And we have a table
Pompeii.
reroll. Thank you.
So, get us inside?
Okay. I mean, is there any barrier to me getting inside?
The door's not even locked.
Okay, because if it was, I have the key.
Why would they just leave it unlocked?
I don't know. I'm more terrified because all of the other buildings came back occupied and used, and this one feels like it hasn't been used, and no children go here, and the fact that Tracy wanted to know if it even existed anymore means that something went down here.
And I have a question. Well, this is nobody here aged in the 15 years that they were gone, right? So
Correct.
there would still be kids
Yeah.
that would need to go to school.
So let's go to the office.
and look at the most recent record on the computer.
Okay.
The three of you with Tuck travel to the office. It's not hard to find, and the power still works.
Mm-hmm.
You find a computer. The password is password. You figure that out after like one try. It's not even.
I mean, it was the 90s or the early 2000s, so which was more or less the same thing.
And it is, it's showing the list of absences for the day.
Okay.
And it's a handful of names. You know, Tracy Butler is on that list.
She didn't even make it to school that day. What's
mean-
the date? Is it the actual date of the disappearance of El Dorado?
It is January 15th, 2005.
Is Mary also absent among the list of absences?
No.
Interesting. How many Marys are there? Like, El Dorado is not a huge town. This
It is
probably
not.
isn't a huge high school. There probably
wasn't.
aren't a lot of Marys.
Yeah. You look through and you find a, Mary Hood with an E at the end.
So hey, Flynn?
Yeah. Yep.
I think we found your sister.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it would make sense. This,
I pull her record. I'm gonna read one.
yep.
I want to head towards the library to see if I can find any yearbooks.
Okay. As you head towards the library, you notice how clean the floors are. And it's an odd feeling, that realization that this place is not just preserved, it's a monument almost. And you hear something skitter behind you, and there's nothing there.
Something is in here with us. Bells?
You're not far behind. You guys were in the office. You actually have Mary's file.
Okay.
She was a very good student, captain of the school's computer club, which was apparently a thing they had.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, computers were still kind of a new thing.
Yeah. Computer club is and continues to be.
She was in the literature club. She was also on the swim team.
Any disciplinary action in the record?
Yeah, she got into trouble a handful of times. It's nothing too serious looking though. She did have to serve weekend detention for a month, but
Was it like an interpersonal thing with a student, or was it like a tardy kind of thing?
it was an interpersonal thing with the student.
What kind of thing? Just like...
It mentions an event that occurred with several other students.
Cool.
Yeah.
So read between the lines, it looks like there was a bullying incident that happened.
There was an incident.
Yeah.
Flynn?
Hmm.
Bells?
Yeah.
I think there's something inside the school, and it's very, very clean.
If this is a Silent Hill situation, I'm stabbing it.
Do I have my animals with me at this point, at least?
Yes, you definitely have a Japa Nahora.
Okay. Just keep an eye out if you smell anything funny, okay?
Something stinkier than the turtle. Got it. I'm a tortoise. You're a jerk.
Be nice.
That's how we bond.
You too. And baby, do you mind going ahead?
It is a bee, and it agrees.
All right. Are there any, posters on the wall, pictures, any indication of what was going on, maybe socially at the school at the time?
Class elections were coming up, but apart from that, nothing.
Student elections. Makes sense for January. The year is about to close and they need a new crop for the
You
year
have to
after.
be doing it by the semester. They're doing it in January. Or you would do it right at the end of the year, or right at the beginning of the year, because then the new incoming students come in and have a vote.
I guess so.
Maybe.
Maybe whatever year around school?
I mean, it's a little uncommon with public high schools in California, though.
Oh, well, you.
I did research once because I was daydreaming about moving here.
Oh. Well,
It's at this point, Flynn, that Tuck kind of gently kicks you in the knee. Just like as
Yeah.
Hey, you okay? You've been kind of staring off into the middle distance for the past while.
Oh no, it's just
And you have a lot of people's personal information that you're not sorting through. It's a bit of a red flag.
he gave her his last name.
I don't think he gave it. I think she just had it.
Okay, well, he was here when she was a child. So was he an active part of her life? Do you think that they spent a lot of time together? That he was that he hung out with her a lot? That he visited? That she knew what his face looked like when she was a child?
She pulls up a rolly chair and just kind of plops next to you. Doubt it.
Probably not. Yeah.
You know you're better than him, right? Like, don't tell anyone I'm being nice to you because, like, I already threatened to light Will's sweater vest on fire if they tell anyone I was nice to them. But, like, you are actually doing good.
I know that he's. Listen, I know.
Yeah, I know
he's
you
not
know.
a good person, and that I shouldn't want his approval.
But you do.
But I do because of my stupid human brain.
Yeah. I mean, look, one day we'll all be uploaded into computers and it'll be fucking rad, but until
Yeah.
then...
Well, some of us were already, and they decided not to be. Tracy. Maybe she's got the right idea.
Hard to argue. Look, can I tell you something without you being a total bastard about it?
I am a bastard.
Yeah, so am I. Look, my dad is apparently Friar fucking Tuck, so not only did he like leave my mom, apparently he also broke a covenant with God, so I got that to deal with. I'm excited about that. But look, I get it. It sucks. And I like you a lot, okay? Not romantically.
No, I get it.
I'm not gonna be gross, ew, but like...
Yeah, like even if fate wasn't forcing us to be friends, I'd still want to be friends with you.
Hard same. There's nothing I can say to make you feel better.
No, I'm just gonna feel it.
Yeah, you're gonna. And I'm just gonna say this. Your dad sucks,
This is true.
and he missed out.
This is true. I never needed him before, so I don't need him now.
But you want him, and that's okay.
Anyways.
I spent a lot of time in therapy about this shit.
So you think there's a monster following us?
Oh, 200% sure.
Yeah.
There is like some sort of amalgamation monster thing, or like, I don't know, a girl covered in blood with long black hair with only one eye.
Because I could really just use something I just pummel, you know?
Cool. Let's go punch something in the face.
Yeah, let's do it.
library.
You two
Books. Hi.
two arrive in the library.
My date meet's very cute and likes books.
Yes, and it's a great little library.
Oh, maybe I can get the Catcher in the Rye while I'm in here.
If you want it.
Head
Of course, don't
head to the. I wonder if they still use the Dewey Decimal System in here. Probably.
They absolutely do.
Sure. Maybe they have the library cards.
That's good. All right. So yeah, I
Or
start.
library bards.
So since I know that this computer system is probably shut to hell, I'm just gonna start going through the library cards.
Okay. What exactly are you looking for?
So I want to see if, like, I'm probably just gonna look in the section, like E, because it would just be El Dorado and like probably have like the yearbooks listed, like where exactly they have them, like located.
Yeah, the school section.
School section, yeah, basically.
Absolutely find that.
Right. Once I do, I'm like shooting down the stacks to go find some yearbooks.
I'll grab them off the top shelves for you.
Thank you. There's the thing. You know what? This is gonna sound weird, maybe.
Okay.
How far back do you think we'd have to go before we found Duncan Kane? Do you think it's possible he grew up here?
You keep looking in books. I'll keep looking.
Okay.
And back on my favorite terrain. I
Yes.
scour social media.
You scour social media, and do you let Will walk on their own?
No, we're side by side.
Good. You see something dark kind of swoop behind you in the reflection of the shell phone.
Hey, you want to come out and swoop to my face?
What?
Swoop, there it is. I figure the best way to make a writer feel incompetent is to put them on their back foot, which means not to conform to tropes. And when you're supposed to either say, it's nothing, or to try to run away, you say, hey, come at me, my good Broseph. Brosephine?
Crawling out of the stack of books, you see a creature that somewhat resembles a spider, but instead of the long, gangly limbs, it looks
why a
more
spider?
like fleshy body parts
Nope. Why this? Why a spooder?
with an upside-down human head where the, head would be.
Why? Why do my storytellers always do this to me? Why with the spooters?
Okay, I'm actually going to interrupt real fast. Is a spider like a no-go?
Yeah.
No. It's not like that level of
Why
no-go.
is it always booters?
It's just, why is it always spooters?
Oh,
It's not an actual no-go. I
'Cause
would
I
have touched
hate
the card
bugs.
if it was.
because
I
I
would have 100% no. I
hate
just
bugs
I just
myself.
love to play up the fact that I hate spooters because it's fun.
Or the
All right.
spooterism.
And Flynn, you and Tuck enter the library just in time to see this spooter.
Yep,
Oh, great, now I'm doing it.
Yeah, spooters is a great word.
All right. I need to hit something.
Hey, Horo, Yujapa, you got this?
On it.
Thank you. Still looking at the yearbook. Just gonna pretend everything behind me is not happening.
Okay, Flynn.
I think I am going to attempt to bend some fate. Because that's kind of my thing.
All right.
Yeah, it's a 9. So
Plus you're weird.
plus that is with my weird. Oh no, plus my weird, that would make it a, sorry, I math wrong. That would be a 12 then.
Okay. 2 boons and 1 bane.
Okay. Plus 1 harm. I'm gonna literally have a la Ghostbusters, like Dewey Decimal cards fly out and just like and
Not the
inflict
beautiful
inflict 2 harm to it, just like
All right.
it's like paper cuts. And then
That's savage.
then I'll take, how about something bad finds you.
Great. A second head grows out of its head. This one facing towards you. Its body flips over and everything goes topsy-turvy and it starts scrambling towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Yes, absolutely.
Would like to vomit, and then also I would like to have Ahoro bouncy, and do a couple of fun roundhouse kicks to this spooter's face.
All right, go ahead and smite your enemies.
Yeah, buddy. Let's
Also,
do the
I
smack
kind of got an
smack.
idea because I didn't really like what we were doing with the scars appearing on you. I felt like that was a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
And also, I wanted to make sure your Amazons were balanced. Go ahead and give yourself a second set of health boxes.
Okay.
And those are going to belong, I'm going to share those with Ahoro and Ajapa.
Nice.
Cool. There's always a way to hack a thing to make it less. Yeah.
Unless the system sucks. But PBTA doesn't suck. So
Yes.
you can hack it.
And Demigods is a great game.
It is.
But also,
Demigods
if
is awesome.
a
So give me
system
a metal
sucks, do whatever you want. It's your game.
It was smite your enemies,
Exactly.
so that's prowess, isn't it?
No. Oh, yes, it is prowess.
Yeah,
I am wrong.
unless
You
it's
are
a
right.
different thing.
Per usual.
I'm reading a thing. Wee.
Did you get doubles?
Yeah, box cars.
Okay.
Cars of the box.
So that would make that the 18.
And make sure you take your
13 plus my Beastmaster. So
Okay.
this means wait. Nope. Both of my that would be 2 harm to the creature. 2
Nice.
harm.
2 harm.
Yes.
Also, don't forget to take your tangle.
And my tangle.
You rolled box
Oh
card,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. When you roll doubles in the system,
Thread.
you
You
get
mean a
tangle.
thread?
Yeah.
That's
Thread, right.
I have a thread.
Yeah, I almost, because one of mine is tell an unnecessary lie, but I don't think he would have considered calling himself James to the aim.
It's a necessary
that would have
lie.
been very necessary.
Right, it's... Do we
Right.
consider it necessary or
Yeah,
does he?
like everyone else would call it unnecessary, but Flynn would never call that
Right.
necessary.
All right, so the 3 I'm going to choose is protect yourself,
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a good choice.
which I can only do if I've exchanged harm.
Which you have.
And then I am going to take something from my enemy. When a Horo hits this person in the face, or it hits the spider in the face, as they're rebounding off of it, they manage to take an arm, one of the spooter legs with it.
They absolutely do, and they land and they're holding it like this, and they're just like, look what I got!
I need pictures of Spooderman.
This is rad! Bells?
So, people who want to punch the spooter, please do that well and effectively and very far away from me. Thank you very much. I'd like to provide aid.
Okay, go ahead and roll provide aid. Oh, wait, who are you providing aid for? Flynn? All right.
11.
All right.
So take a thread into +2.
Nice. All right, Flynn, what are you going to do? The spider's stumbling towards you.
Okay, well, that's disgusting. I'm going to first take some thread. Boop. Then, how about we attempt to, how about I guess I'll try and smite my enemy, even though it's not something I'm super great at.
All
I'll
right.
do the best I can.
20.
My daddy don't love me. I'll do what can I get a reroll?
Yes, you can.
Oh, wow. Ouch.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take
Owie, ow.
I'll take that straight 11.
Okay.
Never take a straight anything.
Choose 3 from the list.
3 from the list. Ooh, I never get to punch. I will protect myself.
I think that's a
If I exchange harm, which I will do, and then I will crush them. So I guess that means I hit them and they don't hit me back. Right?
No, in fact, your punch, in a moment of primal, like, no one saw this coming from this nerd, rage, you punch this thing and it hits the ground, and it doesn't get back up. In fact, it begins to melt into the carpet, and it continues to melt and dissolve. And
Ew.
Gross.
Ew.
there is now a stairway going down. And that's where we're going to wrap tonight.
Oh!
All right. Thank you very much for joining us here on New Pantheon. If you're interested in Demigods, check out demigodspbta.com. My name's Stephen Pope. You can find me every Monday on Saving Throw Show's official podcast Actual Play Uncanny Valley Cancer Cell. You can also find me on Games We Never Play, the Gaming Exploratory Podcast, and here every Sunday. Also online as Steve J. Pope 22.
Hi, I'm Sam Dillette. You can find me on Twitter at Tchaikovsky, ChaiKovsky. Catch me on Mondays on Plunders and Blunders, the D&D adventure podcast I do with my friends, as well as Clear Skies, the Star Trek RPG that we do at Q Times every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can also catch me, gosh, where else am I right now?
Lots of places in the future.
Yes, watch me coming soon for Veiled Alliance, the Dark Sun 5e that I'm doing with LFM. And we have Long Beach by Night coming up. That will be in February, on February 2nd. And I think that's all the stuff I can talk about right now.
Ooh.
I'm Aki. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mixgenie in a Bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE. And the other thing that you can find me in has already been announced by this one right here. With the exception of every now and then, we're in a mid-season or postseason like hiatus right now. But from next week, you can catch me on Blank Slate One Shot. More details about that to be revealed soon, but that's over on Scabby Rooster at 8 p.m. on Tuesday night. And then I will probably be in a one shot the week after that as well, another Blank Slate One Shot. Yeah, so just check me at Scabby Rooster on Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
Hi, I'm Eric. You can find me on the internet, all the places at Mostly Eric, including my Twitch channel where I stream 5 days a week when I don't have the flu, which I don't anymore, so hopefully
Hooray!
I'll get to stream more. Tomorrow, you can actually catch me on Mercs of Mischief, the Twitch channel. They are running a pirate-themed D&D one-shot.
Sick.
I will be playing my character Dirty Hank, which I will also be playing, which they are raising money for the Australian Wildlife Relief and all that stuff, so that should be a fun game. And then Tuesdays, I am on Pirates of Salt Bay here at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, doing the piratey action with Dirty Hank and Abria running the game and a bunch of amazing other people. So please check that out.
Yeah, if you like anything we do here, remember to follow us. We have 2 shows on Tuesdays where we do Dark Lanterns, our Eberron campaign on the official D&D network. You also have Pirates of Salt Bay, as Eric mentioned, and every Friday at 8 p.m., Wild Cards, East Texas University. And make sure to check us out next week. Same Demigod time, same Demigod channel. Special thanks to Nick Levy for running our tech tonight. This would not be possible without him. We all love him. Yay!
And thank all of you.
And thank you for tuning in. We will see you next week. Mwah. Bye.
Peace.